It's a domino base in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Going to head in the game and see if everything's
User
okay for
left your
me.
channel.
It's looking for World War II shit that I've taken off here because we haven't used it in so long.
Strange one, like.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Hey, we're using the domino mod list, right?
Allegedly. That was Desert Storm, Domino mod list, and I ain't getting anything worth a damn.
It's worked for me. I'm in game, guys.
User entered your channel.
Evening, boys.
Evening, rats.
Rats.
Just going to jump straight in. See you in there.
Good luck.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. Error. Channel switched.
Oh, yeah, just iron sights. Oh well. Got no pistol either.
Unless there's sights down at the arsenal down there where the rest of the guys are.
Yeah, it could be. I'm just gonna sort out my radio frequencies.
Yeah, good point. Rear check 50.
It took about 50 Henry. Well, 60 mate. 60's come on, mate.
Rear check 60.
Leave a Charlie and 60.
Cheers, boss.
Hey, Scrub, how you doing?
User joined your channel.
I'm also carrying goddamn 200 rounds of bloody M249
Yes,
ammo.
you are, yes. Because
Hey
you're going to
guys,
find out
can you
tonight
hear
how
me?
useful it is.
Yeah,
Yay! We have a damn back. Right, damn, get rid of the Metis.
I heard that. I heard it.
You were
Give me your
weird.
bullets.
It was like Darth Vader on benzos.
Damn. Benzodiazepine. I love it.
How many smoke grenades, Davros?
Lots. I like smoke.
So-
And fucking light. Give us a
Davros?
crate for dumping shit.
No, just up in the snow. Go on.
Are you sure you want it?
I'm sure I want you to put it down on the snow. That's all I can
I'll give it to you.
put it down on the snow.
X
It's even the
will
wrong.
give it to you.
It's even the wrong colour.
Is there an arsenal
I get it.
around
Look,
here anywhere?
look.
Nope.
Nope.
What you get's what you get.
Yeah, the Ukrainians have given us. The
Yeah,
Ukrainians
check
have given
the-
us all their
you can
knocked
check
off
the
shit
vehicles
basically for this mission.
and steal some kit that way.
Yeah, the Americans
damn.
the Americans have given us some equipment as well. So if there's
Yeah.
anything on the vehicles you
If you've got
fancy
a GL
grabbing,
on
grab
that
it.
gun.
But
Yes.
Oh, okay.
On the ground, I'm going to chuck down the HE rounds that I've currently got in my inventory, despite having a sniper
I
rifle.
did.
see, the thing is, Jack,
all I get is a submachine gun? Oh, for God's sakes.
And they have got 4 rounds each, and that is it. So, if everybody
Might
decides
not have
to
enough fun
put
to
all their
stop
rounds down in the
us.
first engagement, when they've got 3 engagements
Yes.
and 2 engagements to go, then that's up to them.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Also,
So I think what we're
we
doing
do
here
we
is we're
actually
doing
need that many smoke grenades now?
helicopter and
You
rolling
always need smoke
ambushes.
grenades.
So we'll be flown to a
Why don't I have
location,
any white
we'll
smoke
use the tow
grenades?
missile,
There's everything but
we'll
white, which is the
carry
only
out an
smoke grenade that
ambush.
works.
Meanwhile,
That's
I
the only one that I
think another
use.
squad will bound ahead of us.
I thought it yellow
set an
worked.
ambush.
No.
The
We'll
fuck?
spring our ambush. Then we get in the helo. Move
I've
to
8
the next
yellow,
location.
1 green,
They
4
spring
Oh, I
red,
thought I
their
didn't realise
2
it gave you that
purple,
many. Sorry.
4 blue.
Standard
Didn't realise it
infantry
gave you that
fire and
many.
maneuver, but we're doing
Yeah.
ambushes.
I knew it was
with
getting silly on the amount of
helicopters
rounds I've given
and
to the fucking
tow
sniper
launchers.
rifle.
It's 160 rounds.
Roger that.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
now
you know,
as much as I
if the
Sorry,
snipers go
160.
bang,
Got mine
bang,
detected-
bang,
got mine
build, build,
detected
build,
as
build,
well.
build, they're gonna have blisters on their palms by the time they're finished.
Oh yeah, we have.
I also have the firing device and a. I forgot to keep
Well,
in
there were
mind
mines last week, and I think we're in
Yeah,
the same area of operations.
Davros, if you don't mind, I'm going to add a couple smoke grenades for my grenade launcher, and that's it.
Go on.
I wish there was.
Thank you.
I wish we could make a snowman. That would be really nice. Hey, Dav, can we make a snowman?
There is a snowman in one of the mods. I don't know if I've got it in this mod though.
Okay.
User
not
joined
gonna
your
have
channel.
With an MP7?
Yes.
Yep.
I guess I won't be shooting shit hardly today.
Question. Why have you got these shit
Put it
guns?
this way, you've got like almost
Nerf
unlimited
guns.
resupply for your
'Cause
moles.
they're-
You'll be shooting a
'cause
lot
they're
of shit with that thing.
Mars
Polish-
sucks. I
Polish
hate
ships that the
this
Ukrainians are
freaking
giving us.
thing.
It's
Fair
the
enough.
easiest one in my
All right,
opinion. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's the
literally
wor-
tells
yeah,
you
and
what
it's the
range.
most
And the
inaccurate
reason
piece
the
of crap you
medium
can get.
AT guys have got their
It's
MP7
not
still
inaccurate.
is because we didn't get enough of them,
It's
and
just
they're
a
coming in the
lobber.
fucking heaviest shit. So,
It is, to
Fair
be
enough.
fair. It does have so much drop on it.
Guns,
It's also
you are going to
satisfying.
get more AT work to do today than you have ever had to do before, mate.
Yeah, I just wish I didn't have to use this lousy Mars. I hate it.
You were
Well,
well.
we can make a snow
You've got
angel.
tow as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a
So-
metis man.
Yeah, they're too easy
No.
and they're a little bit OP.
Well, also,
I know this. They're supposed to be modelled on the
We've got a nice
Israeli
little client-side mod
spikes,
that you
aren't
guys
they?
probably
But
know it, which
Yeah.
is
The Metis is
automatic
the
open lower.
basically a handheld tow launcher.
Right.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, and
Well,
it
you're
is-
thinking of
it
things
is
like
simple,
Titan.
and for me that's
Mm.
perfect because dealing with me is like dealing with a very small, stupid 5-year-old child.
yeah, but the
User
mods,
joined your
the
channel.
mods I've given you is just is smack T, smack fire.
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
Well, we've got.
That's
we
not
have
hard.
got,
No, I'm
grenades
terrible
with
with the
medium.
Mars, so I usually miss.
Got 6
Hey,
elevation. Well, the ranges you're going to be
See
at,
tonight as a training exercise then.
Yeah.
No pressure.
the chances are the ranges you're going to be at, you
Go
will be
on,
able to
Sam.
hit.
Oh, I've got loads.
Oh,
Because,
Oh,
range
ambush.
engagement is going to be between 400 and 600 meters tonight.
yeah,
A
it'll-
lot
it'll
melee
be
medics
fine.
today.
Okay.
So
no, should I be? Is King
I
medic?
possibly
know.
possibly closer if you're on the lateral.
King
If you
doesn't
look at the
know, I'll go
maps,
medic.
you're going to be
I'll
two
pick
sort
it
of
up.
We might be
L-shaped
very light on the
ambushes.
ground tonight,
The
boys.
toes will be
If that's
engaging
the
from the
case,
front first, we think,
We'll see how it goes. We
taking
might
out
work as one
the
team.
rear of the convoy,
yeah.
and then it will be up to the squad leader to either use an M3. I still want
I
to call
can
it a
bully
bloody
it.
a Gustav from the side to try and knock out the lead vehicle, so everything else is ready for the lighter AT, shooting them in the side, and then
Quick
yeah,
look
you can
at
deal
the
with
map. Haven't made
dismounts.
the map yet.
Oh, we do have mine detectors. Good.
You even have mines. You can
Yep.
you
I
can
don't.
move around. They're in the containers by the CH-53. That's throwing them in.
User joined your
Can you
channel.
imagine that as a flight crew? Yeah, today we are mainly licking mines around. Anything else? Yeah, Moore's rounds.
Yep.
Anything else at all? Grenades.
I love how we've got a designated
Fantastic.
dump zone that everyone's like using as an arsenal.
Actually, found that shooting it from the side worked better if you had, depending on the
Davros,
line of
Yeah.
sight on the
I
rear of the
suggest you delete the
convoy.
item I'm currently stood on top of.
Yeah, what is this?
So
What,
setting
that
up the
man?
tow,
Titan,
yeah.
the Titan
Yeah,
module
yeah.
that's just sat there in the.
setting up the tow will be important. The two toes will be
take it.
important.
And
And
the two
only
toes
using
and the Gustavs as well. The Gustavs will be very important.
Hello, boys.
Because those are
Yeah.
those are
Hell of a lot of
essentially your
time
heavy
there,
AT.
Mess about.
Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty
And
much ready for the brief, aren't we?
making sure we only use the rounds that
Yeah.
we need. So one in the front, one in the back from the toe, and that's it. And the rest we take care of those with the light
Yeah,
on your back.
yeah. And if and then the toe guys and your Gustav guys are going to have to think:
User joined
is there
your
anything
channel.
left up? Do I need to re-engage?
Yeah.
So
We only have a limited amount of rounds, so we can't just be shooting them all over the place.
On the toes, you do. Yeah, on the toes, you do. The Gustavs can rearm if they can get to an arsenal, which I've put down by the CH-53. Well, not an arsenal, but it's a crate.
Great.
User joined your
While I'm
channel.
stood here, I'm going to go load the toes into the little birds because there's no point in them sitting there.
Mm-hmm. I'll help.
They are I'll unlock them 2 seconds.
User joined your channel.
I've got nothing else to do. I'm just seeing how much I can bury myself in the snow.
I've tried to find a snowman for you, but I can't. Right, here we go.
Perfect.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Space.
Hey, Space.
I'm going to find him. I'm going to kill him.
Who?
There we go.
He's got his jig.
Well,
Wait,
I
Dan,
know
is that mod?
I know it's somebody with Zeus perms, and I know who's actually got the Zeus perms. So.
Yeah, I think you might have to check his permissions.
Yeah, but he's not marching around with it.
How the fuck?
Debros,
Oh, yes.
is there an arsenal?
No.
Are there
The
additional supplies
Ukrainians
somewhere?
are giving us a load of their knockoff shit.
But I'll make good
So-
use of it then.
Yeah. But you've got the range card. That makes a change.
I think I figured out who's got the bagpipes.
Go on.
It's
Down.
the damn sock.
Oh, we knew that.
Surprises me not.
He's got the animation going. Someone with more expendable rounds, shoot him.
He has.
End our
It's
suffering.
off. It's off.
If you knew how much I hated bagpipes, you would never dare use them.
God damn it. I'm getting
Oh
rid
dear.
of it.
Not that there's any rivalry between the English and the Scots, of course.
Aha.
Right.
Family on both sides of that line.
So thank you for turning up early. The only things you need to think about, chaps, are you're
The
gonna have.
fact there's smoke at the fuel depot.
Come on, at least give me a
That
hundred
is worrisome.
six and
Yeah, that's
M16.
probably one of the guys having a fag.
You shouldn't really do that next to a supply depot full of fuel.
That's
That's where,
actually
that's where the smoke
because-
comes from.
That's
what they do
because
in
there are
Greece.
burning bowels, would you believe? At the back of that. Excellent. I don't know whether somebody Zeus those in or whether they were part of the composition that I put in, but yeah. Apparently having burning bowels is a good idea in your fuel depot.
Keeps
I mean,
fuel
how
warm,
else
stops
are-
it freezing.
Keeps
How
that
else are you
diesel
going to get
fuel
rid
from.
of bad gas?
Yes.
Dump it on the ground?
Doesn't
I'm
work
sure
for you.
OSHA would have something to say about that.
I'm behind you.
Diesel fuel, you got to keep it warm.
That's
User joined your
what is
channel.
it? That's how we burn our shit.
Yeah.
I still
In
don't
a
think
barrel.
you'd be doing it behind the fuel tanker, would you?
And stir.
Howdy ho, howdy ho.
Right.
And stir. Yep.
Sam should know about
Yum.
diesel fuel and what it happens to it when it gets really cold.
I know about shit and what
gels
happens when it gets
up.
to war tables.
Turns into sludge.
Yeah, gels up, dude.
The sledge?
Does it give you an error message or anything?
Sledge. It turns into sledge.
Also, the reason why diesel
don't
is
move.
absolute dog shit in every aspect.
Doesn't move at all through injectors.
I didn't check
Yeek.
that. I just got
Hi, what's that?
Diesel is absolute dog shit, mate. I hate it with
All
all
right,
my
let's check our radios, guys.
But something's causing it to crash and lock.
125.
You still have that 5.6 suppressor in this thing?
Yeah, I didn't change it. I've changed the crates between behind the CH53, so there's no javelins in, and the guys have loaded the tows on the little birds already.
Check, check.
Alright.
Charlie.
Radio with Charlie.
Pretty much, if you can gather
Well, the
as many
M-Logs
seniors
don't work
together
at
as
all
you
in this.
Hey, Dab.
Radio check 50.
Where was I?
5-5 check.
Stealth there, mate.
Are we doing 7-5 for
Ow.
ground again, or
Ow.
That was really loud.
for radios? Are we doing 7-5 for ground?
No. Whistler will
Squad net?
explain what radio
Okay.
frequency he wants. Yeah, it'll be.
Hey, how do I
squad
lay on my
frequency.
back to make snow angels?
I would love to know.
I'm glad you
So,
added
If
the
go
anyone can
angels.
prone.
find that animation, they're beyond me.
155 check.
Hold,
Let me
hold
Charlie.
Alt and ARD. Oh, wait, oh, the wrong one. Why can't I roll?
Oh, Red Weasel's doing push-ups in the snow. I've done that.
Ambush technique.
Done that for real.
Block the snowman.
Me
I think
too.
it's a little
Yep.
chilly in the chest.
Indeed, mate.
Football practice in Canada.
Was indeed.
Nah,
Football
giant.
practice in Wisconsin.
Fucking older shot.
That too.
I still wonder why the hell you gave us shirt sleeves.
Hey, Davros,
It's just to differentiate.
I'll be right back.
Who's this?
My dog is demanding outside.
No worries.
Quite understandable.
We have
I know,
got
but we're
Scooch, so-
freezing.
The scooch.
Yeah, there's the scooch.
Scooch the
Uh,
gooch.
There's his
Right,
deworming
Whistler,
move.
Whistler, if you're
Anal
cold,
wounds,
there's
the
some
worms.
burning barrels somewhere.
well, I've taken them out.
Now I'll have to suffice myself with burning wrecks of Russian armor.
Fuck.
You can always burn. Can you burn C4? You can burn C4,
Hey,
can't
Jathas.
Yeah,
I
in real life.
greatly impressed with the length of your weapon.
you? Woof, woof.
What is this?
I am.
I have
Scooch the
no idea.
Gucci's.
What's it supposed to be?
So if you want
Poop?
in the crates over there, we've got.
Was it
some
the IR
additional
grenade I gave you?
supplies, but
Why
My
have we got
legs.
IR
for
grenades?
their entire mission.
Don't
Like
you
what
all look- it's all just knockoff Polish stuff the Ukrainians are giving us because they can't use it.
Like,
Yeah,
do you guys
cable
see my
ties.
legs above my head?
No.
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 No, your legs are in the snow to us.
Got it.
Davros, are we going to be taking prisoners tonight?
No.
They
Good,
have
I'll
cable
just shoot him with
ties.
a pistol.
I don't have a pistol.
I do.
Well, we
That's
don't have
because-
much option because if we
That's
get
because
in
I
close
was
you're,
gonna
quarters
say, I
that's
said
because
that
you're
and
carrying a
realised,
silly long
yeah.
weapon
Yeah.
to
Sniper
ignite
boy.
fights.
close quarter combat,
I said that and
you'd
then
be in real
realised why.
trouble.
Bergen, it won't work on this one.
Excuse me while I just changed my clip and rebuilt my gun, recharged my gun.
Clip.
It's a lot of yes, isn't it? Like,
Clip.
This
Well,
is
yeah,
actually
for the
clips.
marksman, yeah.
These are actually
We've got
clips.
Things at random from exchange of mark.
Is that like a Remington 700?
Look on the ground, I've chuck a thing.
Should be a mag.
Yeah, those aren't mags.
Look on the ground. It's loose ammo.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's
snow.
loose. It's loose ammo, so it's not a clip.
No,
That's
it's
true,
just
actually.
literally click, click, click in, is it? Stop.
It's not. This is a reload.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, okay.
It
I
is
keep
actually a mag.
Remington 700 isn't like my Savage. It does have
I-
a small mag.
I own that
Okay.
rifle in real life, and it's really nice. I love
Is it?
it.
Is it like an
Yeah.
internal
As I
mag
sell,
that you
what I
feed in
do is I go yellow.
No,
one
it's an
round at a
actual mag.
time, or is it?
No.
This is-
I'd
So
just like to
no,
point
you
out,
just
Davros,
feed them in from the top individually, and then
Yeah.
if you want to take the bullets out, there's a little tab on the bottom of the rifle that releases all of the internal mag, and it just dumps all the ammo out.
I just want to point out, Davros, this
125,
looks more like
yeah.
a medical outlet. Yeah,
It's not
Loadout.
supposed to be. That's supposed to be well, yeah, because I always get roped into fucking medical. You should have about 50 million 40 millimeter grenades.
I've got 50 bandages. What the hell am I gonna do with all this shit?
Give them
Keep
to
me
people.
alive.
You're the
I'll
replen
take some of
station.
your packing bandages.
You see, this is what's supposed to happen. I've given
User
between
joined your channel.
within the company, as it were, there is enough supplies to get through the mission without somebody going, "We need the helicopter to fly as more ammo in."
Let me see if I can interact
But
with
it's
you.
not all. It's not all on the correct people at the
Oh, I've already
moment. So
stolen it.
the M249er has not got
Oh.
12 mags. He's got
Why
3.
why did you give me a 5.56 suppressor?
Because the Ukrainians are numpties.
You do realize that if you somehow were able to fit a
'Cause you have a 5.56,
suppressor
right?
It
to a
would be
six-
interesting.
to a
User joined your
6.5
channel.
millimeter barrel, you're
Yes.
just going to blow the damn thing
User
off the
left
gun.
your channel.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
like
User
it
joined
would be
your
like
channel.
a rifle launched silencer, basically.
Yes.
If it doesn't explode in your face.
Yeah, it doesn't explode
Not
in your face. It's
necessarily.
going to hit
It's
somebody in the
actually
forehead and kill them.
actually the first round should make the
See,
hole.
Sledge is now got a mess. It's or bloody whatever it is.
And the entrenching
That's
tools
the
are
same
useless
one.
in the snow, by
User
the way.
joined
I
your
thought I
channel.
deleted it.
No, Sledge picked it up as you went to delete it, so you didn't.
That's a
delete
Titan.
it.
That'd be a Titan.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Well, you know, the better gear you give yourselves, the tougher the enemy's going to be. That's all I'll say.
Sledge, why do you have
If you
that
go with iron
suppressor in your
sights, I
backpack?
give you a certain
I mean,
level.
I
If you
don't
go with
know.
optics and
I don't
metis, you
drop
you
it.
get another
I
level.
don't mean less powerful gear, just less junk. Like, what do I need 3 green chem lights and
Just ditch
3...
it.
Ugh. Yes,
Believe
but
me,
I was
just like,
if-
why do I
listen,
have
if you think
9
that's
40
junk,
mil
you should have seen the
grenades?
stuff we used to carry around and never bloody use.
If you squad
8
leader, that actually makes sense.
tourniquets.
SOP says you must carry this shit. Why? SOP.
It's funny
got
because
ammo
when
for
you
the
watch Cap, the
M249.
first thing he does is open up his
Which would
inventory
be
and dump
understandable. They'd
everything.
be able to strip the rounds out of the
Yeah, but then he
249.
also
User left
goes
your
later in the
channel.
mission, oh, why haven't I got such and such? You know,
Yeah,
because
he
you
does.
dumped it.
User joined your channel.
Well, to be fair, he wasn't given that in the first place because he didn't have room because he had a shit ton of junk in it.
Okay, so since we got the SLs here,
I was about to say, you've got your seniors in now, haven't you? So
SL
out what we're gonna do.
frequencies will be 7.5. That way the SLs can talk to me directly without polluting the long range 50 or tampering with your squad nets.
CV very nearly got in. Loki's upstairs. We may need to find one more helo pilot for tonight.
Can do it with
Because
10.
Stocky
Fly
may
if
or
nobody
may
else
not be
turns
coming
up.
to us depending on how his internet is.
I can do it in a pinch.
I was going to say I can do it in a pinch.
Well, it's more likely to be Space Chef, unfortunately, because he was in last night doing the training. So
Yeah.
You know, I was a little late for the training last night.
Really?
We're training for a
Ukrainian-
long time. Trained almost till 9:30.
Ukrainians have bullpup weapons?
Yeah, they do. This is actually, although it's an in-game creation for the 6.5, this in 5.56 is a Polish weapon.
Yeah, the
I
US
believe
one
that
picked
is in
their,
the game.
So
next squad weapon.
Bohemia essentially ripped off the design of the Polish weapon, made it a 6.5 millimeter caliber, so it's not the Polish weapon, and then put it in the game.
I believe
Hey,
there
the
is a
Americans
5.56
finally their
version
next
of this
squad.
gun.
There is, yeah. Well, the Polish use the 5.56.
Do you see that,
version.
Damp?
No, I mean in
What-
armor.
Your next squad
there is,
weapon
but it's a
picked.
cup, and I couldn't make it work.
The 6.8.
The what?
User joined your channel.
6.8. I think it was Savage.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, 6.8
Mhm.
Savage rifle.
Sledge, I don't think you can have that AT stick.
We can.
Well, you could, but it would throw the timeline into a
Please.
paradox.
I'd rather
Let's
have your
just
Moss.
not. Okay, here you go.
Sledge obviously has his radio contacts. We'll have to do a deep cover inspection of his.
There you
Get
go. Let's
your-
just pretend that this. Let's
your
pretend
other
that this
brother.
doesn't exist. I'm gonna drop it over here.
Yeah,
I had it
Davros.
hidden.
Davros, the weapon, the Mark 20. That's what I'm thinking. It's not quite the same, but it's 5.56, but looks fairly
Okay.
similar.
That could have been really nasty and given you the SA-80, you know. But...
So, who are the SLs tonight? Obviously, we got Damp.
I gotta look that up for Damp.
Inns here, we've got Space, we've got
Slokey,
Damp, we've got...
Guns, do you got a bunch of a
Rats.
demo or something?
User joined
Rats
your
got
channel.
I got a clacker, but I don't have any demo.
I was just wondering because you got like a little puny pew pew tonight.
Yeah, he's got extra Moz rounds.
Yeah, I got a
okay.
bunch of Moz rounds, and I got nothing to, no kind of weapon to shoot with, really. It's empty, so.
Oh, okay.
Someone's on.
So you're the pack mule tonight.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Well, not really. He's the guy who, without him, you're not doing much tonight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm carrying all
Need
the
those
AT
AT.
rounds.
Yeah, you did come in as anti-tank.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I always come in as.
Who's throwing smokes?
Somebody doesn't
Yeah,
want
we
them.
might need them in prison.
I mean, the red smokes, they're not actually going to work, are they?
No, colored smoke shouldn't have a problem with obscuring the enemy's vision anymore.
Oh,
I
is that
think they
been
fixed
fixed?
that. Yes.
How is Loki? What is going on?
Saying he's here, I guess? I don't know. Loki, are you okay?
He's doing his pre-mission ritual.
Ah.
Oh. What's with all the smoke grenades?
Good morning, I guess.
It's Christmas.
Clearly.
Or maybe green, blue, and red make white. I don't know.
And looking at those snowmen remind me of, Christmas time and the snowman.
Loki, you're leading Hydra today?
Loki's flying, I believe, isn't he?
Flying through the air.
He's dressed like he's going to be flying.
My tent was flying, but if it be otherwise, I can switch.
Nah,
I can switch if need.
I think we need a pilot anyway.
We're going to need two, aren't we? So.
So Spaceship and Loki. Okay.
Yeah, potentially.
Well,
so, Stocky may not
we
be
are
in. I know Misha would volunteer, but it's to fly.
All right, enough playing with the smoke grenades, please.
Yeah, I'm not the one that that spawned all of them. Just threw that one over there.
See, this is all in all Davros' problem because Davros gave us the smoke grenades.
Well, yeah. I mean, and to be honest, this is exactly what would happen if we gave you the amount of smoke grenades you've probably got.
So you should have given us white ones, so it'll literally just look like a snowstorm.
Look, I've put snowmen down. What more do you want?
User left your channel.
I want everything. The world is not enough.
You do realise I've spent the last 6 months designing animated snowmen that are going to attack you tonight.
But it's such a perfect place to start, Damp.
What? Are you fucking serious?
No.
Oh, come on. I'd shoot him.
They're bullet sponges, so.
Can you imagine if they actually started bleeding as you shot them? That would be a right.
User joined your channel.
Say again.
I said, what map is this anyway?
I forget. It's a very wintry one.
Baltic.
I think it's one of the IFA ones. I think it's one of the World War II ones.
Okay.
So yeah. But given where we
User
are,
joined your
sort of
channel.
fits. So. Right. How many? What time it is? It's 3 minutes, and we've got 21 people in, which isn't bad for a Friday. 22 if CD ever gets in. 2 seconds.
User left your channel.
How many in Hydra tonight?
Hey, we're missing Bendy.
That'll probably determine who does what, depending on how many Hydra we have.
We may just
Three of us.
We may end up combining squads today, Hydra and Hades, with an Apollo and Artemis working together. Because essentially, the way the ambushes are going to work, it might be better that 2 squads pair up anyway. So essentially, if you look at the map, just a basic pre-briefing, the start is going to have one of our squads be at bronze and the other one at silver, and then they will interchange where the bronze will go to gold, and then after silver is complete, they'll move to what do we got?
Just talking about a pre-brief.
Platinum.
Okay.
to platinum from there, and then everybody is supposed to meet at titanium after the fact.
Okay.
Don't mind me if you hear some clacking when I go to talk. It's the M&Ms.
Fair enough.
I think we've all got medical perms, mate. I've got plasma and blood, not too, mate.
Somebody bought me a really
So
big
I'm thinking
jar of M&Ms.
King's not coming, so I better respawn as a medic.
You don't have any medics on this side.
User left your channel.
I think we all have medical perms.
Yeah,
Hope
but we
so.
don't have medical gear because there's no arsenal to nick it from.
Yeah.
Well, there's Whistler, but...
Well, actually, Davros gave me pretty
Yeah,
much
Misha, can you
everything
go
I'll
through
need.
this, mate?
Stitching kits, everything.
Thank you, buddy.
User joined your channel.
Well, boys, I think the enemy's going to be a pushover tonight. If I look at the equipment they've got, all they've got is sticks and saucepans on their heads. But their drill is very good. Look at their dressing, it's excellent.
User joined your channel.
Right, so he'll be here in 2 minutes. He doesn't mind you starting the briefing, to be honest.
Well, I am recording this for posterity, so let me know when you want to start. I'll do a little intro.
Right, okay. Let me just get my very concise briefing up that I put up this afternoon.
Don't worry, I can edit things to make it a little more smoother. When it gets
No,
to you.
it's all right. I just need the words. Where did I put it? Yep, right. Off you go then.
All right, Whistler here with Task Force Athena. Welcome to another wonderful op here, but today in the snow. For those of you who weren't here on Tuesday, our glorious, fearless leader, Wolfhound, has retired and has bequeathed to me his major leaf, to which we have kicked him up to Lieutenant Colonel, with or without his permission. And he'll be enjoying his nice pension in sunny beaches in Cuba. For the rest of us, we have some ambushes to do, and for that, Davros, take it away.
Okay, situation from last week, as it were. TFA's raid found proof that the chemical accident was a Russian chemical agent attack, and also cripples any further attempts by the Russians to expand the phosphogene affected areas. The UN are in discussion with Ukraine about further sanctions against the Russians and are attempting to mediate a withdrawal from the now occupied areas. However, tonight, TFA have been requested to watch over 5 critical areas the Russians may push through. So imagine all these ambush areas are a lot further away from each other than they actually are on the map. In return, we have been better equipped. In other words, we've got a load of knockoff stuff. The Ukrainians have found in a warehouse for us, and the Americans have kindly provided some pallets of munitions behind the CH-53, and they've given us 4 tow launchers with 4 rounds each. How are you going to use those? I have no idea. All right, but you guys are a very thin line between this part of the Ukraine and the rest, which the Russians want to get into. Take it away, Whistler.
All right, gentlemen, if you open up your maps, we will take our helicopters, and we will later decide who's going where exactly, but just to get with the particulars. If you focus on the northwest quadrant of the map, we have Point Bronze, and then Silver, and so forth down the line. We're going to be pairing up the squads into our usual Hotel and Alpha platoons, even though we'll be mostly just acting as smaller squads on their own. And we'll be setting up ambushes along a road line. If you zoom in, you'll see it a little better. We will take in the environment as best as we can and see if we can't find a way to possibly place explosives to start off a ambush, or if that doesn't present itself as an option, we can stick with the tow launchers and our shoulder-mounted AT. The enemy forces are going to be some kind of, we're not exactly sure how many, mechanized divisions coming down this main MSR. So from Point Bronze, we're going to be doing a fighting withdrawal. After Point Bronze kicks off, they are to destroy as much of the equipment and manpower that they have, and in a short time, load up their AT and their troops on the helicopters involved, and evacuate to the next point. In their case, for Point Bronze will be gold, where they can set up. Meanwhile, Silver, hearing about Bronze's eventual success, will be doing the same thing as we did at Point Bronze with setting up ambush. Please be advised that Arma physics being what they are, if you happen to be carrying or dragging one of the tow launchers about and it happens to intersect with the helicopters, very bad things will happen. So all you need to do is get it within about 5 to 7 feet of the helicopter and then ace interact to load it or unload it as need be.
Yes, things blow
Okay,
up.
folks. So be aware there are Russian recon forces already in the area, so you may bump into them, and you'll need to work out what radio frequencies you're going to talk to Whistler on. All right, so
The
Whistler, do you
principal reason for the speed is we have somewhere unknown to us at this time a artillery battery, and expect them to be calling for support as soon as they hear us. So that is why we were going to expedite as quickly as the ambush is commenced, and then get the hell out of Dodge. As for the squad leaders, they'll talk to me on 7.5. If you're not in range of me, it won't matter because we won't be a factor at the time. Otherwise, if you need me or need to talk to Overlord, 50 is always available. And just be quick, thorough. That's about does it for me.
Okay, so 2 helo pilots. Loki will be a helo pilot tonight, and we haven't got Stocky who trains, so it'll be Space Chef. Okay, Loki and Space Chef both trained as helo pilots to move you around. Your helo pilots are not there to be daredevils tonight. They will want cold LZs, guys. So when the ambush kicks off, you are going to have to clear the ambush, make sure everything's dead, and then call your helos in. The helos then will bound you over the next ambush, all right, so you can set up again in a different area. It is going to be a bit of waiting around, guys. I've got quite a bit of work to do in Zeus. I'm going to see if Molly can help me do that, or whether I'm on my lonesome. Where would you like your... I will put resupply points, relocation points just behind each ambush. All right, choose wisely if you have to use them. Your resupply itself will come from the boxes behind the CH-53, which the little birds are going to have to bring up to you. Okay, they do fit on the little bird. Don't ask how, it's magic. All right, they can take one of those boxes and 2 tow launchers at the same time.
Recommendation, the first deployment of resupply should probably be at gold because bronze would be the first one kicking off, and whoever's at silver will be intervening before they have to worry about ammo concerns. So as bronze evacuates to gold, they can resupply, and then we can take the resupply to platinum, and then silver's team would, of course, resupply at platinum, and then we evacuate all our material to Point Diamond.
Okay, so Alpha, load up on the little birds, get yourself up to bronze. Essentially, you're setting up that ambush, all right? Don't forget, there may be Russian recon troops around, guiding their troops through, so you may need to clear that area. Don't just go and decide to land at the junction and think it's safe. It might not be. And you are going to have an unknown amount of time to get yourself set. Squad leads, you need to be looking for lines of fire. Go on.
Whistler, quick question.
User
boss,
joined your
regarding
channel.
ComSat.
Talk to me on 7.5.
So we're not going to use our platoon net like our SOPs.
No.
No, we've got one platoon leader flying a helo tonight, and we've got the other platoon leader who's going to just merge into a squad.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Given
we've
our
only got
given our small numbers,
we've only got 23 of us on the ground tonight, so.
Question.
Go for it.
Any defined frequency for helos, or do we just set on 7.5?
I would use 7.5 to talk to Whistler and your squad leads, and then I would use another frequency if you want to talk between yourselves. I'd have your alternate
User
frequency
joined your
set
channel.
to 7.5.1 or something stupid.
Okay, so for the helos, we'll reuse 7.0, all right?
Yeah, so 7.0 to talk between helos and 7.5 when the helos talk to the squads. So you'll be listening to the squads all the time, see what's going on.
Yep.
Okay. Any questions on any of that, people? All right, and see Sherman's just going to be ducking in a minute, so that's more bodies. Brilliant. Okay, right, so don't forget, Alpha, you're only allowed 2 tow launchers. So organise for 1 tow launcher to come out of each helo when you disembark at Bronze. Otherwise, Hotel, when they move in, are going to be cursing you because they will have no tow launchers. All right, do not nick everything on the helo. It isn't yours.
So Alpha are doing bronze.
Alpha doing bronze, and then you're relocating to gold. Hotel, you'll be doing silver, then relocating to platinum. Once
gold and platinum are concluded, retreat to diamond.
Back to
Or
titanium, yeah,
titanium.
Okay, that's all right. Don't worry. They're all precious metals, guys. Okay, so follow them up in value. You won't go too far wrong. Okay.
Yes.
Second question.
Yes, please.
I think we have very low numbers on the side of Apollo. How many would we have in Artemis?
6, including myself, Space.
Okay, can we maybe bounce 1 from Artemis to Apollo for tonight?
Yeah,
so
sure.
how many have you got in Apollo?
So with me detached as a helo, we'll have 3.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
in Apollo as well, though.
There you go. So
okay. Yes,
also.
not bad. Okay, cool.
So CD'll yeah, you've got a 4-man squad there, haven't you? All right. So you got 4 in Apollo, 6 in Artemis. How many in Hades?
6.
6. And how many in Hydra?
3.
3. Okay. So
User joined your
I know how
channel.
I'd run it, guys. I'd have the small squads using the long range AT and the big squads doing the short range stuff. But it's up to you. It's up to your squad leads to have that conversation. Okay, and with Whistler. All right. Whistler's going to be bounding into each location before it kicks off and making sure that you're in the right positions. Your sight lines are good. You're covering the angles he wants covered. All right.
Question.
Okay. 10 past, guys. Last question, hopefully.
Quickly.
I'm bloody freezing. Can we get a thicker coat?
No. Fucking man up and get on with it.
Freaking t-shirts. What like this?
Get running.
I think I
You'll
got some whiskey
warm up real
somewhere.
quick.
Go and hug,
Whoa.
hug a little bird.
Rats.
Just
Hades and Hydra on me.
Why you chest, mate?
Do that? What are you shooting at?
You can.
I get the feeling that was an
My
old
mouse, sorry.
Yeah.
I know, no worries.
Well,
Okay.
it's possible
Right.
that we may not get to
Especially
play with
you
the toes
got,
anyway.
you
by
know,
the
What
time
do
we
you
get
do,
through the
basic
squad.
guys? Every
Cool.
rifle
I
needs
don't
to
really know
have
what's
a
going on, mate, to be honest. It's just
So we're just
whatever
taking all of those
helo was supposed to do.
I've already worked
Alright.
out where I want to go at the AM.
More guys
Fair enough. Yeah, just mark it for me right now.
provided have more
It depends on. I have to see when it's there, but probably marked by
Oh,
black dot.
sheepdog with Jaffers.
Got it.
He's got a
Okay.
battle buddy.
Yep.
We
Okay,
have
so
so
Hydra.
many colours.
Hydra, you guys are our heavy weapons squad, so you're gonna man the tow launchers.
I
Alrighty.
would feature having all of Alpha on the 2 little birds to go to Point Bronze, and then we'll have all of Hotel take the CH-53 to Point Silver to have a longer time to set up that bigger helicopter. After
All right, let's go.
the little birds have put down, they'll be ready to be used for tasking wherever needed.
Damn, probably on 155.
Yeah, let's go on 155.
155 check.
All heard.
Lima
Charlie.
I wouldn't board up yet because I believe Alpha may need to use the rest of this helicopter for infill. Not sure if they'll have enough space. And we're already raiding the inventories.
I'm just seeing what's in them.
Yeah, it's the same in all.
Yeah, I guess go with the CH-53.
Sledge, whereabouts are you planning on setting up?
I'm gonna be setting up near the tow launcher, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
Make sure they're setting up.
So we
Probably.
can't load these. We can't load these into the helicopter.
No, I don't think so.
These are not unmovable. We found that out the other day. Yesterday. So I'm not sure what Dav was thinking.
You can sling load them. That's probably what he's on about.
Maybe.
No, he's going to load them in the little birds.
We can't move them.
No, but you land the little bird next to it. You can do.
You can
ace and
sling
track
it.
Load. Now, if you land that helicopter here and can walk up to it. You can async.
All right, boys, let's get in the
Oh,
helicopter.
right. I see what you're saying.
Mount the helicopter.
I said pardon?
Where's our tow launchers?
They're in the little birds. I can't even get
I
in through
must
load.
be incompetent because I can't figure out how to get in.
Yeah, neither can I.
Hold on.
There isn't a way in.
I'm gonna see if I can unlock it. Okay, it should be unlocked.
I could
Only
get in
pilot
as
and
pilot or
co-pilot.
co-pilot, but that's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spartan Hotel.
That's gonna be an issue.
We should not get it back to the sea. Alright, just form up on me. Don't mount the helicopter, guys. Don't mount.
I don't actually know.
I do kind of want to stand in the back of this helicopter flight off.
Change it to a bus and we can have a bus replacement service.
Wait, we can load the cargo now.
Yeah, because this is a cargo one. This is a not a.
Yep, start loading it up.
Damp. I think. Are we sure?
Didn't he say they were going to deliver them in litter birds?
What he said.
Yeah.
I wouldn't load them up yet. Yeah, this is the cargo variant, which is the issue we've got.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Gotcha.
I assume I'm on the wrong comms then. Frequency was that?
They're on
just
7.5 for
local.
7.5 for platoon net, and then Hades is 155.
That's funny. I
Okay,
spawned
so
if you're ready now.
7.5 for me it is then.
We did.
And you said 155
No, I
for
spawned in with
Hades.
it. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorted.
What are they giving me?
And I can't even pick up the pallets.
A bit of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to put the vehicle next
Checking
to
your
it and
backpack, you've got a suppressor
load
for a
them.
gun that you don't have.
Oh, that's fun.
Alright.
No, I don't.
You got a 5.56 suppressor, don't you?
I don't have any suppressor.
So I'll be stepping in as
Oh.
the hotel lead. So, well,
Hey,
for the
I've got a
most part,
excuse you.
you don't have
5.56
is
suppressor
it
if you
Hades
need
and
it.
Hydra tonight?
Yes.
I definitely
Get
don't.
everything off me.
Ah, well,
Alright,
I was
cool.
born
I'll
with a
just slot
5.56
into the
suppressor,
hotel
despite
slot.
having
That's it.
very clearly
I did
a
miss the
suppressor already on my
briefing
gun.
because I was distracted by some
Hmm.
other stuff. What's the gist of the operation?
Hold the line.
Ambushes with tows.
Okay, so
I just
I
put
assume
my
we can
suppressor
insert
down on the
somewhere,
ground if you want to look for it.
damn.
dig in, and that's
I
that.
Yeah.
don't
So
need any more
hotel
than
Hey,
that.
silver? And then we move to
We
black.
have the same gun.
Compass
No,
and
we-
watch
no,
right
we
off
don't.
me.
So we ambush.
yes, we do.
We ambush at
Yeah,
silver,
really?
What have you
and
got?
then we ambush again.
Spot on.
at
What
black.
did you say, Sledge? 2 clicks, 2 bronze.
That truck behind you there stole.
Right, so alright,
Toes
multiple
around the-
ambushes, fair enough.
Tows are on the little birds. We unload them and use them to take out the rear vehicle. We should mine the road to take out the first vehicle, and then from the side, Hades should take out their AT sticks and take out the middle, and then mop up whatever's left. We need
Okay.
to maintain a level of ammunition because we will be moving to titanium, which we'll have to be doing that all over again.
Why do they set things up like that?
Alright, that's fine.
I don't know. It looks like
Good thing we've got 6.5 ammo. Alright. We should be fine as long as we have trigger discipline.
Really, the tows should only shoot each one once to each location, because we won't have rounds later if we shoot more than that.
Yeah, that's about a point. Yeah, the tow will start off the ambush, and at that point we'll essentially bring all our guns to bear from the flanks.
Yeah. So
Support enough.
mine the road to get the first one. When the mine goes off, the tows shoot, and then the rest of us take out whatever's left.
Alpha looks like we have a hot LZ.
Okay, so D-mines, it's fine.
Someone said
Yeah,
toes.
Alpha's going into a hot LZ.
You're not having my feet pics.
Copy that.
That's,
I mean,
I
they were
realized
told.
it meant a lot well before after I
They-
said it.
They were told, don't land straight on the fucking crossroads because there's very possibly enemies there. That is entirely their fault.
Yes, they were told.
Well then, let's make sure we don't have a repeat. Speaking of which, who's flying?
The pilot's in the helicopters over there.
Yeah, so space and Loki.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it's just heard talk over. Somebody wasn't sure who was flying, so I just needed to double check we had a pilot.
No, we're walking.
Okay, you should be able to see.
It might be safer.
Stuff in there.
Can't have a
It'll
hot
certainly
LZ
be
if you
safer
want.
than me
Take
flying
the
you,
stuff
that's
I
for
put
sure.
in there, not the uniforms.
Yeah, I had a bit of an accident yesterday in training.
We've all done it at least several
I
times.
really need to learn to think.
So
before I
the
sleep.
altimeter watch, the radio, the detector, that's it. No,
So which squad are you in then?
don't touch this.
I just
Only
fucking
for him.
exist at this point.
Okay.
And that's good.
Kraken doesn't exist anymore. Pretty much.
You should see at the bottom of the list.
I'm just here.
Join
Oh,
a
we're glad.
superior Hades empire.
User in your channel
That's
timed
right.
out.
Hold still.
Hades will rule the world.
Are we jumping?
No.
Surprise.
What are the guys doing over there?
Forgot the compass and the.
Somebody
GPS.
just despawned. They may be spawning back in.
Don't touch it. This is for Sledge.
Sledge has got
okay.
screwed up infantry.
Yep, he dropped a
okay.
couple of things, so I put it in
Everybody,
his.
I think, has slightly screwed up inventory.
Okay, you got it all out, Sledge?
You missed the
Everybody
GPS
else
and
touch
the
the crate.
compass.
GPS, compass.
I was told by a superior to touch the crate.
Okay.
You will be shot if you defy my order again.
Was that to touch the crate or to not touch the crate?
To
Stop
not
touching-
touch the crates.
Stop
Consider
I
that a
did not
final
hear the
warning.
not. I did
Do
not hear the
not
not.
touch the crate.
I will give you the benefit of a doubt, but I will make that a warning.
I wouldn't have
Yep.
run over there
Not to you
if I
personally,
hadn't.
This is
to
only
everybody.
for Sledge. Only for
Red
Sledge because he
sneaking
didn't
up
have a
on it.
GPS and stuff.
We should have the like fake GPS ones. Can't think what they're called. Micro daggers. I dumped.
See,
mine.
now I have a dilemma because I don't have a sidearm to minorly shoot him if he does anything.
Did he get it?
But on the other hand, if I do nothing, then I can't punish him.
I
There
have a
you go.
sidearm.
Don't worry, problem sorted itself out.
Is that a zipper sound?
Okay.
Yeah, it sure was.
Alta, this is
Sorry
Phantom
about that.
1. Get your team ready. I'm one click out. I repeat, get your team ready. One click out.
I'm assuming the LZ will be question mark.
I don't see the question mark.
No,
I
I'm like,
don't see the
that's a
question mark either.
Sounded like somebody.
It's a
pissing.
question mark as an interrogative.
Oh.
I hear a little bit.
I see a little bird.
Here for us.
Why is Rich joined Hades?
Rich, your mic is fucked.
Yeah, Rich is
Hydra first. Hydra first.
Number 2 is 161.
no, that was
Yeah, the second one is coming. You know? Tell them the second one is done now. I have a bad feeling about this. Yo, you need to get the tail off my ego, okay?
Yep, we will do.
No problem. I got scared for a second and I got down because of my ego.
Why would that be scary?
I don't know. Because he's always wobbling around. That thing is small. It's actually so hard to see the ground because of HDR or one of the HDR effects. You need to zoom in.
There was a tree there.
I know. There was another one.
Rick, you are aware you've joined Hades, is that intentional?
You're joining up with me. Or not?
No, he's in our, like, new last squad thing.
Yeah.
It's only Rick, no one else from my
The convoy is moving around.
I'll do it,
I'm
man.
waiting for it.
Should say I'll do it when we get off the ground.
3 by 5. Yeah, I can move dropping off now then. Let's stop the street.
Is the street below us now?
Just to confirm, car 11 o'clock is not engaged until the code has
Stop popping them on the shoe. Who's that? Right upstairs.
Yes!
Oh, they're shooting.
Damp, very hot LZ. Helicopter destroyed, multiple wounded and injured.
Copy, we're on our way over to you right now.
Hey, I'm trapped underneath the helo. I can't get out. I can't do anything.
Copy. I'll see if I can pull you guys out. We're probably about 200 meters due east of you right now. We're heading west to you right now.
Ouch. I'm at the smoke. Oh.
Well, so much for our tail launcher.
West.
Lawmill, you up?
Make it quick.
DNAV, you up?
I'm up, I'm treating myself.
Stand by, we had a dispatch happening. We have a shot.
Who's hurt? Jeff wounded, working on Molly.
Spartan Artemis has collapsed back to the house and is ready for extract.
Stitching your guns.
Thank you, bro.
Packing you.
I'm extra crispy.
Never mind. I gotta go stitch other people.
Go ahead, go.
Who's down?
Lockmill, can I have a patch?
Alpha, we still have enemies further down the road. Let's pursue and engage. Gotta get the cells clear.
Spot was trying to wander ready for evac, over.
Stitching.
Lockmill, I've got Molly, don't worry about it.
Can you stitch?
Yeah.
Okay, Jappus, we're up to you guys right now. We're gonna provide cover while you guys medical.
All good, just working on Molly. I think Molly's the only one down.
That would be me.
Lockmill, can I have assistance light wounds on me?
Yep.
Spartan Phantom 1, can you give me the hotness of the AZ, over?
Right, Molly, you stay, we should be up soon. Chucking some blood in you?
Packing you.
Stitching.
You're treating a dead body.
Yeah, that's looking green.
I'm good, don't worry.
Yeah, you're good. I got you green. Anybody else injured? Me. Okay. Lost some blood. Okay, give him blood.
Right, should be up soon, Molly.
Give me a little help here.
Well, we're going to walk him up that long way, aren't we?
Kind of burnt up here.
Oh, yeah. Welcome alive, Molly. There you go. I can't do any more than that. I haven't got a...
Good morning.
Okay, just gotta wait.
We are 500 meters out, we're descending now.
Yeah, it would have been nice
Who needs
if we
packing?
landed away from the
I do.
objective area and then
Where you at, Lord?
was able to walk to it.
Right here.
Right, where do we want the tow set up?
Boys, collapse back to
I think
Pink
we're gonna
Smoke
have to set
Road.
'em up a long ways from this hill so
Okay,
we can
packing.
get a clear shot on vehicles.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
he's
the
using.
tow has like a 3.5 kilometer range, so you don't have to be point blank.
Okay, you're good.
The issue is there isn't really much range around
Where'd
here.
DNAV go?
Whisper, can you tell your troops the tow can get in the little bird that's standing here?
Okay, let's have one tow facing west right here, and then one tow facing north here.
Well, we put them on the hill.
Why have we
Yeah.
got tow facing
Where's
north?
DNAV?
We know which way they're coming
Down
from
by
now.
those trees there.
Alright, that'll work.
Damn, all the enemies are coming from the west. There's no need to have one facing north.
Okay.
They should be. We should mine the road and then have them shoot from the sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Roger.
User left your channel.
I'll set my MG here.
You still messed up?
Yeah, I'm stitching,
stitching.
giving myself
Oh, you
ammo.
got your stitching?
Yeah, Roger.
Heavy tanks.
50%.
Remember, we do have trenches we can dig.
This? 75.
You can't dig trenches in the snow.
Oh, we've got Why can't we dig trench? We've got entrenching tools but can't dig trenches.
Archie's still up.
Damn, we've got an issue. We've got entrenching tools, but we can't dig trenches because of permissions.
Yep. So we're gonna have to use the defilade as cover.
Damn, I'm more on about taking out the lead vehicle.
Use the rocks on the defilade as cover, guys.
Point Bravo has been evacuated. Point Silver, you are up. Alpha is successfully relocating to Gold.
Okay, guys, we're up.
Spot on. Little Bird 1, 2 clicks to Gold.
I got some logs over here I'm using for cover.
DNF set on the right side of the road facing west.
Some sort of AA Vic fire.
Yeah, that's behind us.
Yeah, we need to clear out this town then.
Let's clear the town first.
Whistler's down at Silver.
Damn. You up? Anyone got eyes on Damn?
Damp
should have just landed. He should have just landed.
What do you
Yeah,
guys
he's
see?
coming in.
I got my eyes.
Just checking you were up. Lockmill, you up? Red, were you up?
Yep.
Yeah, Roger,
DNF.
we're up.
DNF here by the right side of the road.
Oh, good.
There's
Are you in
still
contact
shooting
northeast?
down here on the east side.
Northeast, shots fired northeast.
Okay, this is very chaotic.
Spot on. Little Bird 1, drop troops at
Trying to hunt
Gold.
the one down here in the northeast.
Holding for Silver.
Southeast? Nope.
Are we moving to Point Silver and clear the town?
Yeah, I'm looking at them. To 026. He's down. Sledge, did you catch that?
I say we
Yeah,
clear the
capture
town
that.
and then set up the roadblock.
To your about 7 o'clock.
Hey, Damp, I'm gonna move
All
over
good,
to
found that
the
lone
tree over
contact.
there.
Alright, that'll work.
Is that them all here? Alright, Hotel, let's get back to the ambush point. Good work so far.
The troops down at Gold, do you need resupply?
Say again, call for gold teams.
Do you need resupply?
Hey, firm, if we could get resupply, that would be great at gold.
I'm on my way.
Understood.
Alright, Hotel, you're listening on this net?
Copy.
Roger.
Affirm, I'll act as forward observer, let you know when the convoy is en route.
Affirm.
We've got eyes forward. They're going to let us know when convoy's en route.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Spot on. Little Bird 1. Holding at 2 clicks from Silver. Let me know when you need extract. Over. Copy, out.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Damp, you are really
User
too
left
far
your
out there.
channel.
Vehicle's coming.
Go.
Damp's on 7-5.
Copy. 1 resupplies on its way.
Go. Understood. Out.
What do you need?
Okay, you are way too far ahead. The ambush is actually further back behind me.
Copy. I'm moving my guys back then. Alright guys, we're actually way too far ahead.
Do it quickly and stay in the trees. I can hear the armored column coming
So
down.
head back into the town.
We are in the town. You're
Alright,
the one
hotel
who's
boys,
already.
be aware I can hear mechanized. I'll let you know when I can actually see them and I'll fall back.
Dismounts on foot. Never mind, that's down. I hear vehicles. I hear vehicles.
And BMPs.
User joined your channel.
Spartan Hotel. I got 4 trucks, 2 BMPs.
Affirm, focus on the mechanized.
Rear truck is MLRS.
They've been
truck
defined.
BMP with Sager.
Destroyed.
Alright, close and engage. Is there anything past that?
Dismounts.
Red, I've got no eyes from here, we need to push it.
cargo drop, cargo drop.
Understood, thanks for your help, called out.
Spartan Hotel, the vehicles of the convoy are destroyed, taking out ground personnel now.
April calling for inspection.
Katie status? 7 on little bird. Dina green. Copy, little bird 1 on my way out.
Something to 1080.
Jeff, right?
1080.
Whistle 3.
Alright, Hotel Hydra, mop up any mobiles left remaining and wait for extract.
What's that? Get on Phantom
Spartan
1.
Hotel, update. At least one vehicle turned around and went back up the road.
What's that? Get on the second kilo that's landing. Because I'm getting the cargo and dropping it on customer.
Vehicle moving behind the burn package.
Driver down.
Little bird on approach.
Driver on that truck is down, stop engaging.
Eyes on.
Big
Alright,
behind.
Hotel, get your guys aboard the helos.
Helicopter.
Okay guys, board the helicopters.
We take the tows with us.
Load the tows and board the helicopters.
Is Whistler in this one?
Board the helicopters.
No. Lina
Whistler, you're the other bird. So, special will get the gold and then and then take the cargo. Take the ship. No.
Hotel all aboard, we're out. With Platinum.
He's on the pump, right? What? What?
Point gold, it's your turn next. One inbound, we're about to stop.
Apparently the wind speed up here is only 5 meters a second.
I mean, wouldn't it be because the road for washing it down further out?
Yeah,
I mean, we have to
5 wind speed would be more than 5 meters a second right now. 2 inbound, 500 meters to go.
Okay, boys, get your weapons up, okay? But
Maybe don't land us on top of the place.
I didn't know where the enemy was. I didn't see them. That's the problem, okay? I just saw them when landing.
Nothing on camera. Stand by. Wait one, got down on the road. All land, yeah, eyes on, pull down.
hit the tower. One on the ground. I'm not sure what's up.
Eyes on. Straight south.
We advise contact
Is down.
Vertical error. Repeat vertical error.
Hey guys, do we have the AT left?
Sorry, horizontal error.
Copy.
Yeah, I got 2 rounds.
Possibly one guy still behind that smoke.
Phantom, Team Gold, this is Phantom 1. Do you still need the resupply or can I grab it over?
Left side of the road.
Guys, a Gold, do you need any resupply?
Guys, if I can cover from long.
Negative. Gold has been resupplied.
Guys, don't waste the ammo. We've not got a lot of it.
Roger.
One's pushing
I'll
left.
Get the crate done really fast.
Yeah, pushing left. Spot on. Little Bird 1.
Multiple enemies pushing left.
Meters to Platinum.
Can someone range it for me?
Approaching.
Yeah, once you're done laying mines, go ahead and go prone off to the sides.
We're in contact. We're not laying mines. One guy prone by the truck.
Follow, check your persons. You got one guy who's way up there. It looks like that's. Come back towards the same every point, please.
Reloading.
There's a crate.
One guy is pushing right side.
Whatever.
Jaffers, 187, 500.
I don't know what to put.
Thank you for the raid.
It's fucking heavy.
Spot on. Little Bird 1. 1 TOW launcher dropped at Platinum.
Luca, you've got permission to lighten the loads over.
Yeah, I just left it at gold.
Let Artemis know. I think you're setting a little too many explosives there, Misha.
Spot on. Little Bird 1. I still have 1 extra TOW launcher in the Little Bird. Do you guys need any resupply or any extract soon? Copy. Out.
210 to the guy left of the road.
No eyes on guy left. What's the direction? Is that the guy prone?
There's still, yeah, there's still one guy there at the top.
Ready to check?
Limit Charlie on 75.
No eyes 184 260.
Whistle off comms, 30 seconds.
Contacts in woods 16.
Get.
Contact 166 200.
Let's see those smoke.
Roger, contact 165 200. Target down, target down. Target 202. Down, target down.
Thank you, Red. Target 103.
Target 103, 100 meters.
Platinum, this is Phantom 1. Coming in with one-time resupply crate, over.
Damn, you're 75.
Target close. Target down, target down.
In close contact, please help right up front. Guys, south down the road.
Yeah, we've
Red
got a
Wings
spot
possibly
team inside a
down.
hut that
I'm in close contact. Help.
way out in front, but they are inside a hut. They're not going to be seen by the enemy.
Get close. I got mine. Okay, I'm good to go.
Roger, audio now on vehicles approaching.
Yeah, vehicles approaching now. Times PTR.
Red Wings down up front, I need help.
There were at least 3 vehicles
On the way.
spotted in the
Back up on the
convoy
way.
earlier on, so there's
I may
likely
have shot
2
Red
more
Wings,
coming
we'll ignore
behind
that
this
fact.
one.
What frequency one? It's very quiet.
Hey, Jaffers, no problem.
Also be advised, cargo, resupply cargo dropped at Platinum.
Hades, anybody need assistance?
14 of green.
Ready. Damp, where are
Damp Sockaholic, are you okay?
Damp sock got dropped off at the wrong point. I'm with another ambush.
Copy, Damp.
He didn't get dropped off. He got out of the helo.
Spot on Little Bird 1.
Oh yeah, so I was watching. Yeah. Yep. I was dead in the snow right over there.
Spot on Little Bird 1.
There. And it was suppressing pretty much everyone walking up this road. It was very funny to watch. In another castle.
Spot on Little Bird 1.
Inconspicuous. Ooh.
Understood, Artemis out.
Little Bird copy, 1 click inbound.
Something just went up in smoke.
Spot on Little Bird, 300 meters. Eyes on.
Don't look at me like that. You know exactly what I'm on about. Someone 6-2 and 1-8, isn't it? Well. I see movement? Am I hallucinating? I'm hallucinating, okay. Fucking trees.
Hey, Lord, when you get a second,
Yeah.
can I
You
get
heard?
some blood?
Oh yeah.
Are there any medical
Yeah,
supplies
I heard.
anywhere?
Not that I've seen.
Shit, I think I used all mine up. I'm hearing vehicles.
So,
Okay, pushing.
if we're waiting
I'll fix you up.
the mines to fire.
I'm hearing vehicle sounds.
And it's that Jeep that they're
Spot
driving
on
around.
Little Bird 1. On my way to Titanium.
And conclusion, move
Okay, you're stitched. You just need. Okay, it's going in. Saling's going in. So give it a sec,
All right, thank you, bro.
Wait, there are 2 Vex?
and I'll pack you.
Oh, that explains why there's so many enemies.
Okay, packing you.
God,
A little slow.
MP7 is a piece of shit.
You got him in the head. It won't work otherwise.
Yeah, I noticed.
Or the legs.
No, I mean, if they're right in front of me, it's fine. If they're any more than 15, 20
Yeah.
meters away, this thing stinks.
Yep. 30%.
I should at least give me a 16.
50%. 90.
Spine, Apollo team, Mascaz, and Hilo is down.
95. Okay, you're green.
Thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lord, am I in the way of your shot here?
Negative. Someone else should shoot this thing because I'm medic, so. I shouldn't really be shooting like that.
Don't think I ever fired one of these.
It's basically point and click. And just it's basically the metis. Keep the target, keep the reticle on middle on the target, and that's all you need to do. If you can, just shoot it once, though.
Is it fire or forget? I gotta hold it.
To clarify my
You
actions,
gotta hold it.
why I got a player or a car flew at us or something, and it immediately killed us.
Wait for the vehicles to hit the mines, so then the first one gets shot, and then shoot the one at the rear.
Roger.
We got someone way out in front of us down the road.
Yeah, I see.
One of our guys. Not sure what he's doing.
Spot on, Little Bird 1.
Bobby. That was me range firing. Mind my head. I'm not aiming for your head. I just saw a body flashing in and out far down the road.
Eyes on. There's a tank down there. BMP or whatever.
Yeah, Roger.
Eyes on.
At 996 meters.
I think they're just spawning them in.
Yeah, tank just got spawned in.
Hey firm, tank headed this way, people on top, sat on top.
1,025 meters, moving now toward us, coming in fast.
Alright, I'm gonna take the tank.
Copy.
Second tank.
I don't see any of this stuff.
Does anybody have the second
We've
total
got,
set up?
we've got a what looks like a ZSU-23-4 that joined them, and another ZSU-23-4. So we got 2 tanks and 2 ZSU-23-4s.
They're approaching from the north?
From the north?
Roger, from the north. They're just sitting down there on the low ground right now, staging to come up the hill.
Copy. Yeah, we got another field launcher out here.
I have tow trained on the lead tank.
We have mines out as well.
Mines are very, very close.
I'd rather not rely on these mines.
Here they come.
Yeah, you may want to lower glacier on that tank.
Alright, I'm not taking the lead tank.
Take the one at the back if you can.
Yeah.
Second vehicle in the columns is ZSU-23-4.
Who is initiating?
You are.
Well, somebody ought to do something quick. It's going to get ugly if those...
You shoot first, Rich. Rich, you shoot. Okay, shoot.
Both vehicles, another tank. No space.
Copy, I'm on my way.
Lead tank down, lead tank down. The other vehicles are scattering. Dismounts, left and right.
My toes down.
80 on ZSUs, please.
Second toe down, toe down.
We still have an MBT of this pushing towards us.
Oh shit, I'm on.
Anyone injured?
Range 544 to the second tank. Correction.
I'm all shot up too.
Fixing guns.
Roger. Second tank now within 500.
I'll see if I can pick you up. See if I can pick you up.
Not, I'll just respawn.
Tank is 166.
A firm pushing west to get a flank on it to get side flank.
Can't get you out of it, dude.
Yeah, tank's looking right at us here.
Very wounded. Ready, you up?
Lower mill giving self 8. Guns is in a weird spot.
We got ZSUs down the road.
Spot on, Little Bird 1. Copy, inbound to Titanium, 1 click. About to land. Out. Green smoke out.
ZSU down.
Contact 1. Point Platinum, when you are ready for evac, signal me. I'll call the Little Birds on your position. I might bleed out here.
Ammo box has been hit. Ammo box destroyed. Sorry, say again, Lockman, were you about to bleed out?
I might bleed out, yes.
All good. Vic report. I've seen both MBTs down, one ZSU down. Explosions on the ammo box lighting up. So stay in cover for cook-off. It's very HE cook-off.
Spot on, Little Bird 1 on my way to
Local location.
I'm near the burning ZSU and the tank to the right of the road. Copy, I'll hold off 155 please.
Diesel is down on my position just behind the Jeep.
Is the dead body that dead?
I got it. Unless they go on comp. 75% stitch.
Hades is suck.
Hades is Maskaz-ish, kind of struggling.
Thanks for ditching us, Sock.
Copy, I just got on the ground. I'm heading to you guys right now.
Okay, I'm
A firm, Redweeds is down, I believe Lortman is down, Guns is dead.
Where's
All good, just working on red now then. Location? By the truck where I was sniping from original.
Yeah, I have no sense of direction. 1 sec.
The big exploding tank.
Found you. Where is he?
The big exploding tank.
The first tank.
The one that is the dead body with next to it. Yeah, I know, not very helpful.
Full on trade.
I'm coming.
Or maybe just...
Shots at northwest.
BMPs and BTRs.
Contact northwest in the through woods.
Whistler, this is Phantom 1-1 audio read.
Go.
There's a tank here that we can fully use.
Copy.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Can you drive it? Does it need repair?
Yeah.
I'm checking now, there's a body inside.
They still have multiple IFVs, I think BTRs to be exact. I have no contact with the gun.
Full red turret,
I have a toolkit.
No, it's not worth it. It's just going to get killed either way. Lockmill, guys who spotted the BMP, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm right next to the BTR.
Weasel's conscious again, thank you boys.
Huh? Say again? Yeah?
Are you on 7-0?
If any medics can take care of my legs, please.
Where are you, Rich? On the way to you.
Vehicle. BTR.
We won't take the third because there might be Katina. Based on the direction of travel, I would suggest we take the lead vehicle.
Right, Apollo set up a lot further north than you, so we'll set a
hit the mine with
vehicle in it.
Driver will take hold.
Vehicle.
Very good. Get away from the BMP, big cook.
Yeah, I was just cleaning up these BTRs.
Apollo. Apollo.
Yeah, go up after just checking out. I think we've got some vehicle audio approaching.
Roger that. We will wait for you to initiate on the last vehicle. We will then initiate on the front vehicle and we'll shoulder mount it to the location.
Roger, all heard. We will aim for the rear vehicle.
Got red down my
unless there's
position.
A higher priority target. If there's something you can fight back, we'll take that out.
Understood. Out.
Spot on Little Bird 1, unable to evac for now. There's still a tank on the LZ.
Jay, get on. Hades, get on the helicopter. Leave the tank alone, I'm gonna blow it up.
I'm outlook. Want me to just shoot it?
Yeah, blow it up.
Get on that helicopter and get the hell out of there. We are not to be capturing hardware.
Yeah, we're no let me know when we're good to that task.
Blow it up.
Gas is down. I think them in the body. Are you still alive? I don't know. I'll put them in the helicopter anyway.
The last round I had.
Let's wait until after we get in the air to blow up the tank. Don't want cook-offs.
Hey Dan, are we all in?
Is there anybody left with AT?
Nah.
I think I have 180. I'll just move a bit further away.
Okay.
Hold on, boys. Yeah, no problem.
At least an ammo.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Spartan Hades.
Who needed help?
Spartan Hades.
Bridge.
Couple of officers, we are getting contact with the staff.
Vehicle audio approaching from the northwest. Disregard kilo.
Vehicles front.
Little Bird 1, copy. Helo down, helo down. A little Bird 1 waving off.
Yeah, sorry, I started treating the patient too.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down the north.
Heli down, heli down.
Little bird down. Little bird down, little bird down.
So we got more targets behind you, boys.
The fuck is going on?
Be advised, we have one
Shut up,
helicopter
alright.
get down. Survivors are vacating the explosion.
Spot on Little Bird 1, just drop the team slightly northwest.
Okay, boys, I'm gonna see if I can help the guys at the helicopter.
You want me to come and give aid?
Looks like we got enough out here.
Damn, the helicopter that went down to the southwest is fine. We've got medics on the ground. Go back and shoot.
Contact from southeast.
Lots of contact southeast.
Copy.
Got Whistler down my position.
On my way.
Right behind you, Lord.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Where are you in relation to the marker, Rich?
South.
Where you at, Rich?
Break, hips. MI8, southwest.
Still need a medic over here.
Coming. Where are you? God, there's.
He's right here. Where you at, Lord?
I'm on the road.
Pilot shot out.
Alright, I moved out to the center of the road.
Yeah, I see ya.
Damslog took out the
Frag
pilot
out
with the
towards the
helicopter.
90
We can
degrees.
salvage that chopper.
He's up.
So you don't want me to shoot
Whistler's
it
up.
with a 40?
Negative.
Break. Second aircraft inbound.
That is not a British pilot.
Hold still.
I'm gonna try to shoot the pilot.
Never mind then.
Jeff is close and injured to downed
Pilot's
helicopter.
drop.
Pilot's down.
Like I gotta fix myself first.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot.
Jeff was close to helicopter dying.
Coming.
Oh man, my
2 MI8s.
wow. That's all I can say about myself right now.
What the hell?
Lord.
Okay, swarm to the
where we
MI8s.
have
Clear out
two
anybody
MI8s.
that's
I'm
there.
alive.
landed,
All the
to
bodies,
southwest.
everyone's dead at the MI8. I'm here with Sherman.
Copy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see
We have
if I can
some of our
salvage
guys
one of these
here in-
MI8s.
Immediate
I
contact
am
with
out of medical
I'm
completely.
stitching you. Hold on, Sledge. Don't go anywhere. I'm stitching you.
these bastards are getting back up. Put them down. I am amused with
Helicopter
pistol
inbound.
ship. Oh, there's a third one.
Giving you some morphine.
Jeff, are you still down at that copter?
I'm alive, I'm there.
206, Lord. Open fire on that helicopter.
Giving you some blood.
Try to shoot the pilot.
Okay, repairing a helicopter.
Pilot's down.
Like that? Hilo landed.
It didn't land, it crashed.
Moving to the helo.
Stitching you. I don't have any bandages left. I can't bandage your arm.
Contact close.
Yeah, I'm completely out myself. We got no supplies.
Alright, hold on. I just want to make sure there's enough blood for you. Now I got to give you a little more.
Lord.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm coming to you.
We have
Another one.
Heal me up.
There's another one shooting at us from the turrets.
Are you up?
Alright, that's the best I can do for you, Sledge.
What was that?
You guys clean on medical.
I need
I'm out here on the ice with Red. Getting hit on the ice.
You're being shot at by this helicopter, Rich. Shot the pilot.
Take out that chopper.
I have spent the entire time doing nothing but bleeding out.
Okay, helicopter's ready to go.
Guns, where you at?
Be advised, friendly MI8. Spooling up.
Lord's damaged.
Friendly Mi8s. Spartan Hotel. We have friendly Mi8 spooling up at Point Platinum.
Hey, firm. Why?
Point Titanium.
Lord giving self-aid.
Behind the bush. RPG.
Spot on. Lethal birds, over.
Damn, get out of there, Hilo. We need you on the ground.
Copy, we're on the way.
Copy. Helo's available for us if we need it.
Have guns on my position.
Let's get the nails.
How the hell is he taking so many hits?
They have very heavy armor. Double tap them in the head.
I did shoot him in the head.
He twitched.
Spot on. Lethal birds, over.
Okay, Hades, sit rep, I need... We're scattered all over the place. I can't tell where anybody is.
Hades, I'll
Can
pull
you tell
back
us
to
what's
the
the
road
best
location now.
ingress route?
All Hades, pull back to Point Titanium.
Just making sure this last group is dead.
I can't hear that good. Goddamn thing.
Eyes on.
I'm returning to the road position. All squads assemble to point LZ. Point LZ.
Jaffer,
I believe our
you
ambush
okay?
is still good. We're going to continue with the operation as planned.
If he finds a medic, let me know.
Army Satchel is now back up. Copy all that. Just
I can do with a
just make
pack when
sure we
able.
get back in position.
Up on the wellhead.
Spot on. Little birds 1 and 2 at LZ.
Oh, who's this? Oh, Guns, are you okay? Stay with me, Guns. Stitching.
Jaffers, I'm at the intersection. Where you at?
Lord, I'm coming, yeah.
Helo southwest, enemy helo southwest. Just over LC, just over Point Titanium.
Enemy helo landing south.
That's a friendly healer. That's a friendly healer.
Why?
Almost got Guns up.
Oh, downstep. Well, then he just.
There's another one for him there.
Giving CPR.
I'm just gonna do some. Okay.
There he is.
I'm up.
Oh, that was just Lucio.
Yeah, I said still medical.
Damps deceased. Yeah, that is Damps' problem.
Come on, Guns.
Artemis. Confirm you want us to reset to spring the ambush as pre-planned?
That's our current orders, yes.
Roger that, understood.
Artemis Apollo, we reset our original location, so we'll stick to the previous plan.
Hey, firm. All squads assemble in near point LZ. We're going to continue ambush as planned.
I'm getting
until otherwise noted.
Artemis, understood. Out.
Apollo understood.
Artemis are now back at our previous ambush position and are set ready for the ambush.
One friendly little bird. Oh, not coming in.
Spot, Phantom 1.
Just had a casualty out there.
Be ready to shift fire left if they try and make a flank across the open ground.
Be ready on that toe.
Spot, understood. Out.
I'm gonna go rescue Space Chef.
Jaffers, the bend in the road is 300 meters.
I've moved back. I'm by the tow launcher now.
There is some funky sounds northeast.
Hey, there's no resupply for the AT, is there?
Vehicles, northeast vehicles,
tank on the lake. Tanks on the lake.
Enemy tank by the dead helicopter. On the ice.
Tank northeast, two-story building.
Tank direct east.
We're starting with
tank northwest.
Flank from the east. Multiple tanks, NBT.
A firm tank also northwest on the open eye.
A firm reposition tow.
We got
Get them targets.
Three tanks coming in, 6-0.
Spartan Hotel.
3 tanks coming in, 6-0.
We have no ATs and MBTs coming in on our position. We're trying to fall back.
A firm, we're repositioning tow launchers to take care of that.
Shift that tow to fire to the tank to the west.
Confirm for Apollo.
Enemy T-72 nearby.
All friendlies, push back south. Push south behind the tows.
Pinned behind a rock in front of the T-72.
All friendly forces push back behind the tows.
Second NBC behind the building to the
Yeah, we still got 2
southeast.
tanks
Behind
out
the
on
building
the
to
ice.
southeast.
A firm, we're engaging.
Oh, fuck, they're shooting.
Tanks coming from the southwest.
Put something solid between yourselves and those tanks.
Selfie.
One of the toes is down. We were hit by MBT. Say again? One of the toes is down. We were hit by MBT. I've got casualties here. Working on Darcy right now.
Zafas, can you drag the plug?
That could be.
Rats is full bar. I'm gonna wake him up.
I have no legs.
Visual on last remaining MBT.
All friendly forces, pull back behind the toes.
Red smoke out on enemy. Red smoke out on enemy.
I'll stand back up again.
Scrap up.
Hope somebody's down RPG or something for this tank.
If you're not breathing yourself. Medics. Scrap up, medic. Yes, I'm breathing rats. I'm right part of Miss Marker.
Spartan Hades, permission to fall back.
No. Welcome back, rats.
Granted, hold what you can.
Gonna put some blood and I'm gonna pack you later.
Spartan Hades, we have reconnoitered and we have fixed up one MI8, ready to extract whenever you give us the order.
Henry's dead. Anyone else?
Oh man, you're messed up. Hold in there.
Let's move.
Spot on, Space Chef.
It's healing.
Space Chef, wait one.
CCP on Artemis.
Flank 20k.
Redbrick, eyes on 2 times T72.
Okay, boys, I'm stitching myself at the moment because I can't combat more.
Armor tank, coming down
Full
the road.
augmentation, just lie down.
A-firm, we're in close contact. We're doing the best we can with what we have available.
Tanks on the lake have all been neutralized.
You'll be up in a second.
Do we have anybody else left with AT out there?
Alright, he's bandaged. Doing his legs. Doing his legs, do his arms. I need the buttons also.
Stitching myself.
I've got Sherman down on my position.
No heart rate. Stop CPR.
Negative, follow no AT left.
Doing his left arm, doing his right arm.
CPR.
No, he's gone.
Doing his left. How many wounds do you have on your leg?
A lot.
Okay, we got another flanking force of foot mobiles coming in.
Hades, if you guys are not on a tow launcher,
begin a fighting
I want
withdrawal
you guys
down
to
the
fall
road
back
to
to
southeast.
position MI8 on
Reassemble
map.
back at the road. Fighting withdrawal.
All heard for follow.
We have enemy dismounts coming in from the north.
Copy, delay my order.
Christ.
Take them out.
Scrub, I've got the
He has a pulse.
Guys, blood pressure up. I need blood.
Copy.
Artemis boys, come to my map location.
Putting up blood.
Darcy and then
Doing CPR.
if you're not doing
Long mill, please. Tell me bring fluids
First
into them.
place.
Enemy
Coming
tank
down.
incoming from the north.
Stitching.
Still need more blood, does it?
Overlord is on 5-0.
He's opening.
Enemy tank is 340 from my position.
Heart rate 100.
50% stitch.
Enemy tank north.
Pressure 7751. Very low. If you've got fluids left, put them in.
All squads, this is Spartan. Fighting withdrawal to point LZ. Point LZ, and then we're withdrawing southeast down the main road. Position untenable, out.
Give me more plasma.
Spartan, be aware,
Main
Optimus
road.
are currently southeast of Point LZ. We're currently doing medical. As soon as we're up, we'll start withdrawing down the road.
Me. Right, keep your head down.
Weasels.
For Christ's sake.
Hello.
Got artillery
everybody.
stuff coming.
Oh,
boys.
Phoebe.
They're attacking from the west.
We're not gonna get
Large amount of troops and a tank.
Body is splattered all over me. I'll carry him, don't worry. I'll just need to stitch him so he doesn't bleed out.
More dismounts out on the ice. Another tank on the ice.
Is Molly up? Is Molly dead?
I'm alive. CD is.
Gentlemen, get ready to exfil.
It sounds like we have 1 times MBT.
Get up on the road.
CD is dead. Stop working on it.
Oh, right. Well, his body wasn't here before.
Guns, I'm working on you with someone else.
I was working on guns, but now I'm damaged.
Okay, you work on yourself, I've got guns.
I'm fixing myself.
Overlord, Hades. I currently have 1 friendly times MI8 ready to pick everyone up. Inbound
Everyone
landing
get the hell
zone
away from that MBT. I'm calling down air support that's recently become available.
Multiple dismounts. 353 from the road. Bridge, I'm carrying you.
Thought you were dead, buddy.
Yeah, so did I. I got shot in the face by a tank.
Little Bird checking in with rockets.
That is Army 8.
What are we doing?
I want priority on getting the wounded onto the helicopter first. If you want to shoot at a Mi-8, fire at the one that's firing at us.
All squads, be advised, we have 1 time friendly helo. Friendly helo. Nearby green smoke. Green smoke. All aboard for evac. All aboard for evac.
Load him, let's go.
Yep, Darcy loaded.
News 10 miles, slightly high, cold, additional bandit right 4 o'clock, 15 miles, slightly high, cold as well.
Everybody in.
Force, spec 130 close.
Just lost.
We just lost check.
Wait. Guns your way.
Our tail rotor is short. Our tail rotor is short.
Have we lost fuel to the helo?
Ace works.
Yeah, aware, boss. We lost the tail rotor on the helo.
Around seconds this if you want.
Halo functional, get in.
Go.
If you're having trouble getting in, tell them to use Ace Interact to get in.
He's still down. Damp is I'm working on damp.
I'm leaving in 30 seconds. Let's go.
Good, you want to see if you're on Reg?
Right,
10 seconds, we're leaving.
Hold, I'll get him in.
Use Ace Interact. Stitching them.
Checking Rich's pulse.
I'm putting blood in Rich.
He's got a pulse.
Jaff has red. Jaff has Rich, don't worry. Sorry, Jaff, what? Jaff has Rich, don't worry. Okay, stable. Alright.
We We've got one guy doing a Lone Ranger running off like a man.
CD, you're running the wrong way.
We've got 2 more seats.
That's Hellcat.
The back.
Right, gonna do call out. Break, everyone quiet. Tank, you up?
Yes, I'm on. I'm ready to go.
DNAV, are you up?
Highlander co-pilot.
Red Weasel, you up?
Roger, Red Weasel's up.
Damps up. Darcy.
Red, you're stitched.
Break, Darcy, you up?
Got me.
Take off.
Sled, you up?
Roger, Red's up.
Molly, you up?
I'm up.
Hillside, you up?
I'll take
Someone
up.
work on Hillside. Okay, Scribbler, you up?
Mortar is shot.
We're going in.
F3.
Say it again, boys.
I survived.
Jeff is alive, I'm wounded and patching.
Lord Mill alive, patching.
Is that friendly gunfire or...
I hear a vehicle, I think a tank, yeah?
Unknown.
Affirm, little birds are rearming.
Something early retirement. Look at the leg.
Copy, ETA 2 minutes.
Okay, guys, I got evac coming to get us. We're just gonna hold on.
Yep, get away from the helo.
Oh god, tank.
Fuck, tank! Sam!
My leg's busted. I gotta fix it.
This is Phantom 1 on 7.5. Can anyone hear me?
Affirm. Spartan has you.
I'm equipped with 19 Hydra rockets and 50 Coke Gal. What do you need?
We have enemy armor in close contact. If you can bring that by.
Yeah, mark it with smoke or something.
Guns.
Or is it on the road?
Correct. It's on the road. It's heading southeast of us. Our current position's bypassed us.
Guns is gonna have to respawn. He's still inside.
He's inside the helo?
Yes.
Little Bird 1, 2 mics out.
Tell him to respawn if he can't get pulled out of the
Be
helo.
advised, there's enemy tanks out there.
Copy, I'll hold in a pattern.
Little bird setting a smoke for.
User left your channel.
Taking small arms fire on location.
Small arms from south by southwest. Helicopter.
Little Bird 1, eyes on blue smoke. Inbound.
Hold up.
We got a tank south by southwest of our location.
Can't hear you.
204.
Yeah, I'm stitched already. I need to pack myself. Fire, we gotta
That
be
helo
careful.
has lost its
Tank
tail
is still
rotor.
up.
It's no good to us.
Yep, Spartan, I'm gonna have to try to get back to base.
Dismount.
Okay, I'm on Sherman.
Sherman's back? Yep. Sherman's back there, Sherman's.
User left your channel.
We don't have any ATVs alive.
Let's have some morphine.
Oh, thank you.
No, make sure we didn't help until I bandaged everything up. I'm basically going in by...
Affirmative.
your left.
Head's bleeding still. Yeah, I'm gonna stitch you. If you get that done, it'll be.
Yep.
Sherman, I'm stitching you.
Advantage on this end. Wow. I'm stitching.
I think I actually got the better of it because I jumped out of the helicopter at the last second.
Stitching you.
Yeah, I'll give you some blood in a second.
I hope that's unnecessary fire.
I
managed to survive despite being in the helicopter.
User left your
Just
channel.
get an invisible AT Sorry. Invisible AT shootout.
Okay, pushing blood.
Did I?
Yeah. Pushing blood.
Okay. Yeah, that may be my gun. But then again, I can.
Tank's still up. 195 from my location.
I think there's another helicopter that I can get.
Stitched.
Okay, I'm
99.
I'm giving you some morphine.
There you go.
Right, if we get that helicopter, let's try and get it so that it takes off away from the enemy this time.
Copy. Hades, cover me. I'm gonna get this next helicopter.
No clue. Checking your vital.
Yeah, Weasel's back.
Oh, yeah, that'll be right.
Okay. Right, I'm live.
Removing tourniquet from the leg.
%50 back.
Thanks.
75.
Okay, what's everybody else doing? If you're not healing somebody, you're either scavenging for ammo or holding the sector.
Anybody else? Javis, I got you.
Morphine. That is fine. You gave me morphine, that's fine. Yeah, that would do it. Absolutely.
I got multiple tanks over here. Right of you. Damn.
Go.
Multiple tanks right.
Copy.
I feel as though we're having a retreat effect.
Are there any dead bodies over here, guns?
Dead
bodies.
Any AK?
All squadrons be advised, friendly MIA.
Yellow rifle on the body team. Oh, I've got one. Units around the crash site, do not stray away from the helo. We are in a relatively safe position here.
Let friendly forces
James
go.
53
Friendly helicopter.
to our south.
Friendly helo.
Spot on Little Bird, 300 meters.
There again, our position is marked with purple smoke to the north of the CH-53.
You guys okay?
Yes, sir.
Champ, is that your hip?
Yes, that is my hip. Do not shoot this hip. Do not shoot this hip.
You might want to.
Yeah, 7-5.
Kilos don't know. And he's gone down.
Hey, is that tank at 200 still alive?
User left your friendly, so it's not my fault. Yeah. I get the sneaky suspicion that our cache is on a different net. What's this?
Like command chat. 155.
So it's either 50 or 155. Yeah, that's the backup net that I am trying to be on. I think I'm using the wrong net.
That's Hades. That's Hades.
Terminal return
Yeah,
to
that's fine because I'm with Hotel, so.
I keep it's like just random command chat. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's just me force having getting it wrong.
I mean, I started.
We're now on the smoke. Yeah, quite chaotic, isn't it?
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Well,
User
that
joined your
escalated quickly.
channel.
Yes. Can I say something really quick?
I don't know, Tank. Can you say something really quick?
User joined your
When
channel.
whoever is in the pilot seat of a helicopter says they're lifting off in 10 seconds, and it's 10 seconds, lift. Just don't
You
wait
were
for
the
anybody.
pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, the
And
chances
people were going, no,
of even
wait.
the chances of even SF troops knowing how to helo a hip are minuscule. Okay.
Also, the other
right.
problem was we had a bunch of other guys that were out to the northeast that were trapped, and we were trying to get them unpinned.
Yeah. Okay, right, guys. So let's go. Artemis first. How did it go, Rats? Did Rats
My
make
darling,
it back?
my darling boys are wonderful as usual. Just one little thing. Bear in mind, if you're going to use something like a tow, and you're close to the terrain, especially the tow, because you can wire guide it afterwards. Lift the tube first to make sure you're clear of terrain before you fire, and then you can always bring the missile back down again.
Yeah, I think I saw that happen up at one of the ambushes. That it made a big bang, but it was a bit too close to the tube. So yeah, Artemis were fairly quick on the reaction. They did actually realise that at Platinum, the last ambush site, that you were actually they put us. The Russians had actually got an infantry squad behind you, so the ambush was completely null at that point because they'd sussed out where you were next going to and basically ambushed you. Okay, so Apollo, how did it go? Without Space Chef at the helm, who was squad lead?
Hellcat.
Well, technically it was me. But,
okay, Hellcat.
Yeah, it was. It was an awkward one tonight. There was only 4 of us, and we lost space to the helo. So we just tagged with Artemis. We did the ambushes, then it went pear-shaped, and we ended up in a last stand at the Alamo. 4 of us, and somehow we survived. But it was frenetic.
Excellent. Yeah, you did have a CH-53 coming in on your location as well. It was Marcus Smoke, which was good.
It was a little too far south of us to be much use, unfortunately.
Yes, I didn't tell it to go to there. It just decided it was too hot at the original LZ and decided to go to another one, which was quite interesting from the AI. Thank you. Yeah. Right, going to hotel. So let's have Hades.
So it started off well enough, right? We went from point to point, repelled what we needed to repel, ran out of AT about 3/4 of the way through, had to improvise after that. During the last stand at the Alamo, I tried bringing in 3 different hips, and 3 different times I was shot down by friendlies. I mean, if you want to shoot down your own stuff, I mean, y'all can die there. Okay.
Oh,
you
they're too
kidding
used to me using they're too used to me using hips as reinforcement. That's the trouble.
We also didn't get any call in on the radio that you had commandeered MI8s.
Every single time I stepped foot in a vehicle, I put forth on 7.5 multiple times that I was requisitioning enemy vehicles. I put it out to each individual squad. I put it out to the
T-Far was doing wonderful things tonight again, because I was on 50 the entire night.
User
I could
disconnected
hear
from
some
your
of you
channel.
wonderfully all the time, and others I heard nothing from all night. And I was static in one location, and you guys were moving around, and some people I could hear all the time, some people I couldn't. So I think that's T-Far rather than lack of communication between you guys. Right, so yeah, ran out of AT. There were boxes available, but apparently, even though we checked it, it was too heavy to go in the Little Bird. So I don't know quite what happened there.
Well, the MI8 I shot at me first, so there's
okay.
that.
Hydra, how did it go?
I just shot the pilot.
Hydra shot the pilot. Right, Hydra, how did it go this evening? Who was boss?
We were enrolled with Damp.
Okay, so you rolled in with Hades. Okay. Right. Who's Whistler? How did it go?
I'd say the first three were variously textbook. I had no idea what happened at Platinum because by the time we were done at Gold, Platinum was already in contact. Let's say Spaceship got us the hell out of there as quickly as possible, and we retreated to, was that Platinum? No, Titanium? Keep mixing up the damn names. Where we were set up for the ambush, and suddenly we were taking fire from the other side. We called out that we had an ambush behind us, and did our best to counter the ambush. During one particular scene back at Gold, a Arma Physics truck looked like the Incredible Hulk probably flung it at us, or Omega Red or somebody. Pitched a Jeep at our helicopter and blew us all to Kingdom Come.
Yes, I did see that, and I sort of held everything while that was all sorted out. I will just say that again, solo zoosing is no fun because there's far too much going on that you need to be watching. So, yes, interesting. Right, so from my perspective, bronze went absolutely brilliant. Okay, everything was taken out of bronze. Silver, you missed one BM-21 off the rear of the convoy, which managed to reverse out and get away. And then you were engaged by just a recce squad, which you all seem to get very interested in. It took you a while to disengage. After that, it was Gold. Gold was the first one you saw BMPs at, I think it was. And I think there was some issues with the toes there as well. So they went down a little bit slower and gave you a bit more of a fight. And then I tried using T-72s, and that was just a road wreck. So whoever put down I don't mind dismounts, I was disappointed to find we're facing a company of tanks. Yes, you weren't facing a company of tanks. You did actually have a platoon of tanks, which was 3 tanks. But my God, they felt like a platoon. Or they felt like a company. So they were just doing their own thing. Every other vehicle had eventually done what I wanted it to do on the road, except for the fucking tankies. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. I think in the end I put in 3 platoons, so that'd be 9 tanks in total over the last sort of half hour. Space Chef gets special mention, so Luki, because they were actually using the Little Birds and firing 50 cals at the back of the tanks and taking them down that way. Don't know if that would work in real life, but it seemed to in armor. So yeah, so bit of an adventure, bit of an experiment, chaps. Leave me the feedback. All right, we won't be doing anything like that for a long while. Ambushes are notoriously difficult to set up, and as far as Zeusing them goes, they are almost impossible to pull off. So the fact that we had 2 almost perfect ambushes on the first 2 locations, thank you very much, guys. You did it amazingly well, and just for once, the AI did what I wanted them to. Space.
Yeah, I think for the little birds, everything went pretty well until there were T-72s in the area.
Yeah, I had realised they used those 12.7s just as you would a normal disco, so that's what I think was taking you down. So it wasn't the main guns. I don't think. I think they were using the discos on you.
I think they probably used main guns because we got blown really
Really?
instantly.
Well, don't forget they've also got they've got ATGMs as well, so they may have used those as well. So who knows? All right. So yes, but yeah, light infantry against the Soviet tanks. There's only ever going to be one winner, unfortunately, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay, Molly. Yeah. So yeah, 125 millimeter against a bit of tinfoil on a little bird. Yeah, it's only going to be one result. So next Friday you are doing you are the forward screen. Okay, so you've gone from doing behind the lines. You're taking down an Apache. Oh right, yeah, okay. So T-72s apparently have predictive shots that take Apaches down at 150 kilometers an hour. So yeah, so you've gone from being behind the lines, find out about chemical warfare. The Russians are now on the move. You've delayed them a bit, so well done. The next one is you're going to be the forward screen of the battlefront. So it is all going to be about recon, a bit more sneaky. You may take some pot shots, but it's eventually going to be recon troops against recon troops. Okay, if the recon troops find a weakness in your lines, the heavier troops will start coming in. All right, so it's all going to be about mobility, observation, and communication next Friday. Because, as I say, if they find a weak spot in the line and it's a big line you've got to secure, then they'll start pushing the heavy tanks through. If they take contact and get beaten down, then they might decide to lay off. All right, the final one will start with you in R&R. That'll be in 2 weeks' time, and that's just going to be an evening of shooting things. All right, no particular plan for that one. It's just a load of targets, and you'll have lots of Gucci gear to do it with. All right, so feedback as ever in the feedback comments. We did say we'd have an officers meeting tonight. I don't know if anybody's got time for that now.
I do. Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sure.
if we just drop into sergeants, SLs, and above, please. We'll just have a quick chat. Folks, no real cause for a proper debrief tonight. We've got 10 or so folks not here anyway, so we'll see how things play out on Tuesday. All right, bye for now. See you in a bit.
Bye, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
User
Right,
left
take care.
user
Take care.
disconnected.
Fred.
User
See you next
disconnected
week.
from
Yeah.
your channel. Left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Holy crap, I'm only.
Yeah, you said.
T-72s versus light anti-tank plus tows is not a fair fight.
I hit one right dead on the turret ring from 50 meters, and it did nothing.
Yeah, they do nothing. Put it this way, the second T-72 I killed with a Russian RPG after I flanked it and got a side shot. And that caused them all to dismount.
So one of the things I had an issue with is, first, who the hell was commanding? I had no idea where the frick, how anything was going. People were running around with the tows and everywhere else. Like we should have laid down mines, made them stop, and then shoot them from the sides instead of down the damn road. What is that? What good is that?
An ambush
You
is
have
side
to
on, not
bash
front on.
exactly. So and then have the rest of the light AT take out the soft skins in between or whatever, right? But we were constantly shooting them head on, like it was tarded. And
a tow will do nothing head on versus any sort of armor.
not MBT for sure, right? So like I kept saying that, and I just gave up. And then
That's what I kept saying too.
Knowing what to do, there was no where's the leadership? I heard nothing. So I'm running around. I didn't know Red was down. I couldn't even find Red because we're all running around with our heads cut off, like insanity. So sorry, Red, you were down. I couldn't find you. And not only that, but how many of us were
Until I found
medics? And then I think any medic went down, people were taking their packs and stuff, and they were performing their own shit. So I didn't know what the hell. Like I was running around doing just pushing H all the time, trying to find people to heal because I had no idea.
Yeah, for the majority of the time, I latched onto you because I fuck that. I'm staying with you because I don't know what the hell else is going on over here.
You got a good toe shot in.
A lot of the time that Red was with me, but I then split off part way to go and do my own thing with Molly, and I don't think you realised that at that time, Red. Because me and Molly then went to push off to go and flank the tanks. I think that's when you went down, and I didn't realise you were still stuck with me.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah. I
Rich
was
found them.
staying with you until I went down, and then it was just. It was. I got down. I got recovered. I got hit immediately, and I was back at black screen. And then as soon as I got healed, I went down again. Then Rich found me. He took care of me. And as soon as I recovered, he went down. That's because he stood up with that round coming in to take me out again. So I healed him. And then, it was just.
Yeah.
It was, and then
put it this way.
absolute chaos. I was pissed more than anything that the fact that, here they are, ultimately we've run out of AT, and yet they still expect us to take on tanks instead of just popping smoke, calling it a day, and getting us the hell out of there.
Yeah, I don't understand that
trying
myself.
Found a resupply for the AT.
I will say there wasn't any reason
There
for the
was.
AT. It was those crates that kept getting targeted by the
There,
enemies.
there was, but it was dropped way away from where you guys were at. It was right where Sherman was.
So look, I don't have a problem with the tanks. I don't have if we have leadership that's like the guys in charge of whoever are actually communicating to us, telling us where things are. Like, I'm sorry, but Damp has to stop doing what he's doing, which is running around all over the freaking place. He needs to stand still. He needs to guide us. He needs to tell us what we need to do. There's resupply at this location marked on
Roger.
map.
Absolute.
Today was an extreme example of the lack of. And we can take tanks, sure, if we're given the right equipment and if we're given the right orders. But we can't if we're all running around and I'm 500 meters away from Red. Red's over there. Red's looking the wrong way, et cetera, right?
To be fair, Red was probably 500 meters away because he was following me because I was a sniper on a fucking ambush thing with trees and no hills.
Well, again,
how are we meant to ambush in any of those locations?
Well,
the one we could have was
just,
silver.
Here's some AT and there's some tanks, and that's it.
So
yeah,
Jeff, is basically what we had to do was find a little bit of a rise, and that's all I could do.
So
and that's
look,
why I kept shooting pilots out of helicopters.
Yeah, I was doing the same.
You have to give Dav. Okay, so you gotta think of where Dav's coming from right now, right? Dav is trying to get us to think for ourselves. He's trying to set this scenario, but then we need to think for ourselves. And setting up a freaking tow, shooting in the open, shooting down the road at things into the freaking front of a tank is not the way to do it. There's a bunch of stuff we should have done.
Look, I'm just going to break you there. None of those ambush spots should have ever used tows.
Oh no.
If the tows were
we
used,
had that big hill.
If the tows were used, they should have been put on a flank
on the side,
on a designated kill zone at about 15 to 2,000 meters away.
Exactly.
But that would have meant having a kill box established, which would have been created by doing a recon, which then would have meant, it just, and then the only good part, the only reason why you guys didn't hear me yelling and screaming is the fact that I was looking at a black screen.
Right.
I thought you lost your voice.
So,
no.
like yesterday, we went through this. Some of us, we attended Thursday training, whatever. It's really, it's trying out what's going to happen the next day, right? And so those of us who were there knew, kind of figured I'm not blaming any for not being there. What I'm saying is that the people that were there probably should be the ones that are directing traffic, because we knew kind of what was going to happen. Now, I didn't know there was T-72s coming, but But we did kind of get a glimpse of, okay, what works and what doesn't work, and shooting down the frickin' road doesn't work. But I'm a corporal, so what do I know?
No, you
I'm a
never.
Lance Corporal, and everyone, in my opinion, kind of should realise that if you're doing an ambush, you wait for it to get close. You don't engage at that sort of a range. The only person that should be at that sort of a range was me and Sledge, and we should have been one of us closer towards the beginning and one of us to the end, and we're shooting in the middle in a crossfire. But the issue then comes:
But
both of
so
us had a
we
both of
were
us had a
both at the
rifle that
front,
is,
and we were
by
shooting
definition,
down.
yeah. But the rifles we had are shit by definition. I switched to a PKM by the end.
I had an MP7.
Yeah, you were doing better with the pistol than you were with your rifle.
Yeah, in total, I got 8 kills, 4 deaths in that mission. I know for a fact 2 of those kills were on pilots, and the rest of them with my pistol.
So
I don't even know what I got.
how hard is it to tell people, look, at this point, set mines. Put the toes here and here on the flanks. Everybody hide. Don't do nothing. Spot. Wait for the lead element to hit the mines, whether it destroys it or not. But that's the kickoff. That says, okay, go. They hit the mines, then you shoot. Otherwise, you hide. And then
Honestly, Lord, I think we need to do a training on how to set up an ambush because most of the people don't have a clue.
And that was such an easy ambush to set up, too.
I'm gonna tell you, Misha was running down the center of the road, setting explosives in the road.
Well,
yeah, I saw him
again,
doing that. And they're
it
all over the
goes
place.
also back to the fact that we were at mission kickoff, and they're telling us not to take any equipment out of the armories, and it's like, well, but we don't have the right tools.
Yeah, well,
and then it's you'll get resupply when you're out there, and it's like, well, no, not really, because that plan went to shit quick.
I got near the ammo truck and it stripped me.
I would like to say a lot of this does fall on the pilots, but not in their fault sort of a way. We were told, don't land directly on the fucking point.
And what does Loki do?
What does Loki do? Lands on the point twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Causes big issues with the fact that I ended
I was
up the
unconscious before I
second
hit
one.
the ground.
The second ambush point, I
was trapped in the
literally
helicopter.
ran. The second point,
I
I literally
couldn't
ran
even.
up with a pistol.
I could not even fire from the helicopter. It wouldn't let me shoot.
Yeah, the front bench. You got to be on the front of the bench, position 1. I don't know why they don't let you shoot from the other two positions, but the only one that let you shoot on the little bird is the front bench, position 1.
Then why in the hell is
the
it,
game, you can shoot from any position,
slotted as a firing position?
I don't know.
Yeah, but in the single player you can fire from any position, but for some reason multiplayer you cannot.
Regardless, I want to give Dav some slack here because they're trying to keep everything together, and he's running these missions, and I don't mind that he's trying to get us to think for ourselves, try to take part in it rather than just be told where to go and what to do, right?
Well, tonight's problem wasn't because of Dev.
It's
I mean, it wasn't because of anything of that. It was a lack of leadership, totally.
Clusterfuck.
Well, put it this way: what was Sherman doing? Because I think Sherman thought he was command, but Sherman wasn't.
did.
Sherman was trooper with us. So he kept popping in and out of different frequencies. At one point, he was on 155 trying to pass messages to people.
I was going up to him, telling him stuff because, dude, you need to do this and you do that, and he didn't say anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just walk away.
I'll
AFK
tell you, when
for
they
a bit.
respawned me, I checked my radio. I was on 185.
Sorry, what's that, Jeff?
Anybody else check the radio when they got respawned?
Yeah, radio frequencies fucked. Radio frequencies haven't been fixed yet. It's in the works.
Is it?
Yeah.
Go 145, 155. What the hell?
Well, I mean, okay.
I like how I put that message and then Seed was instantly like, yeah, it's already been said. It's like, yeah, and we're trying to get it fucking fixed, so it is, as it said.
Standard operating procedure, always
Lort
check your
Mill
radio.
with 10 kills, 1 vehicle, 1 tank.
I did something.
What
Guns, 9 personnel. Damp, 7 personnel, 1 vehicle.
He has to stop
Jaffers, 8
helicopter.
personnel. And the Weasel, 5 personnel.
I actually have more deaths than you, Weasel. Don't know how that happened.
I know I shot that one Yeah. Okay, there it is. Yeah.
I have no
It's
idea
one
how
of the
I
two
scored
vehicles I
12.
shot in the rear. I got a whole bunch of kills from.
7 out of those 9 kills were from the Mars, and I hit the vehicle, it exploded, didn't do a damn thing to the vehicle. Somebody else hit the vehicle, it exploded. I hit the next vehicle, again,
I
didn't
watched
do a
that.
damn thing to the vehicle.
I
What
watched that.
what rockets were you firing? Were you firing HE?
Maz. I don't know. Do you? I don't. It doesn't. The first one's heat.
No, I was
No, I
firing
had,
Moz.
I think I was firing HEDP.
I think you were. Yeah, your rounds are meant not for tanks, but for personnel.
APCs.
Yeah, so, relatively soft.
I didn't do anything to the APCs. That's what I was shooting. I didn't shoot the tanks.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's not. It's meant for actual personnel, not armor. That's
HEDP
Well, it
those
did
are
the
the
job
bouncing
because
rounds.
it didn't do shit to the armor, but it killed all the troops.
Yeah, HEDP is a shit round. Don't ever use it. Use either heat. If you're using a Moors, heat 75.
I had no choice. I had to take what
Exactly.
I had.
Exactly. And this is the thing. We need to have the arsenal. I get that he wants us to that we have
Well-
bits and bobs of gear. Set up an arsenal.
Well, that's the thing. You set the arsenal up with only the specific gear that you want allowed, right?
Well,
And then let people take it.
Really, with the M7, M24 that we had, Jeff, is
Piece
we
of
should
shit
have been
gun, I
out.
hate it.
Actually, we should have been out about 800 meters, and I was shooting
Oh,
guys
no.
in the head one after
No.
another with it.
M24, because of Ace, isn't actually 800 meters. In real life, sure, easy. In Ace, unfortunately, that gun is limited to about 500 meters effective range. But even then, it's a shit gun because it's 7.62.
Well, I was able to get 2 kills with the MP7 up close, but for the rest of the time, I didn't do nothing but ventilate the foliage.
Yeah, I mean that the MP7.
Actually,
I get why he gave you that because you're carrying extra rounds. So in his mind, and it makes sense. In his mind, he's like, okay, you're an AT guy, so you're carrying 3 rounds of heat. The tube, you're not going to want to carry around a big weapon. I get it, but the way things work out, because everything fast unless operating like we have leadership, you're going to be out there going, well, what the frick? Like now I have to be a rifleman because everybody else around me is dead because no one knew what they were doing. So now, so you should have picked, as soon as you should have picked up whatever you could have right away.
Should have picked up an AK.
Yeah.
Well, I was laying down taking naps a lot today.
Put it this way, I switched my sniper rifle for a PKM as soon as I could.
I found you were like, I got up and off that toe and you came off that toe. So that worked out. I told you, you did what you were told about
I never
don't
fired
shoot
the toe. It wouldn't fire.
The reload time on them is like
60
seconds to 60 seconds ish.
It's a minute.
But so was it not ready to fire when you got on it, Guns?
Probably not ready.
That's bullshit. I spent 6 months on a tow, and it only takes about 22 seconds for the gun crew to swap, and that's one man.
I jumped on the toe, and it was
Thinking
everything was
about that.
grayed out.
Oh, it was out of ammo. It was out of ammo then.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why it wouldn't fire.
So that's again. So another thing I just made me nuts is that there has to be someone who's monitoring the number of shots out on, because we had a limited number of tow rounds, and we only should have fired 1 tow per launcher and then moved on. But I know that I watched multiple, like 3-4 tows in one sitting. Like use the toes, hit what you get, and then use your handheld stuff because they're valuable for the next ambush. And then if it's empty, don't freaking put it down.
The toes were supposed to be for the tanks in the front and the back.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then the shoulder fighter would taken out the trucks in the middle.
Also, I don't appreciate Dav using ZSUs because in armor, the ZSUs treat themselves as IFVs if there's no air targets, which basically means they open up with you with 30mm HE that fires about 1,000 rounds a minute, it feels like.
They do that in real life, right?
Yeah, but they don't wipe
they fuck up
entire
the whole
squads.
squad.
Not when they're stood on opposite sides of the road, because the ZSU's got such a fucking in armor, fucked up and honestly incorrect swing time on it. You can be on one side of the road, it will be facing the other, and it will swing round at you with no warning and slaughter you.
Right.
Yeah, and Lord, I
But then it comes to the point of if
toe.
But with the what?
I respawned out of that tow.
And
I
oh
saw
yeah,
you
and
there.
you know that the
Yeah, so-
23, the ZSU 23-4, the 23 millimeter shoots a high explosive round.
Well,
Exactly.
when we went from gold to the final one, I was left behind.
Titanium, from gold to titanium?
Yeah.
We weren't at gold.
We went to silver, then we went to titanium, right?
Oh no,
wait,
no.
yeah, you
One of the
were left
helicopters
behind,
went to the wrong
someone else
place.
was left behind too.
No, one of the
Oh, right.
helicopters went to the wrong place. When we were
Right,
meant to go
that's
from
where
silver to
Damp
platinum,
ended at the wrong place.
yeah, one of the helicopters went to the wrong place. Another thing with the helicopters.
Yeah.
I mean,
space took us there.
Stuff happens. Okay, whatever. And just we need people to coordinate what's happening. We need leaders, right? So if you drop a leader off, if
Yeah.
Damp gets off at the wrong place, frickin' say, I'm off at the wrong place. Guns, or in this case, Red, you're 2IC. You got command of the element until I get there, right? Like,
Yeah, after the debacle at the first one, I should have just taken command and done a proper, set up a proper ambush and followed through. Because ultimately, yeah, we all know Damp's going to go off and do a Damp thing. So yeah, lesson learned. We got it for next time.
yeah, I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
I tried to get people to set up the toes on the sides, but someone is.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. You've got to, ultimately you want to take the lead vehicle and the trail vehicle out simultaneously. Ultimately, 1,500 to 2,000 meters with the tow to use its range and to stay out of the engagement range of the weapons that are going to be shooting back at you. And then, it could have been changed up a little bit. We could have established a trigger point. Had we been able to establish the kill box, you can establish the trigger point by putting a bunch of mines across the road at that point, so that as soon as that lead vehicle triggered the mines, the tows would fire. They would then take out the appropriate vehicles, and then you would have the the dismounts to handle the dismounts and any other light vehicles that are there.
See,
But
with the proper mines, we could do that all at
yeah,
once.
absolutely.
But you got to mine along the sides of the road, not down the center of it.
No, yeah, Roger, and that's
In
what
the
I
tracks.
mean. You do a trigger point. You do the trigger point, across the road, so that regardless if they're on the right side of the road or the left side of the road or down the middle, they're going to hit the mine and trigger the event. And then your other mines you put along the sides of the road, so that when the first vehicle hits, everybody herringbones. And when you herringbone, what do? You go off to the side of the road. They trigger those mines.
Honestly,
and then the tows kick in and they do the hard work. And then everybody sips their beer and talks smack.
I will say, every one of those ambushes tonight could have been defeated by a single person using the stuff we had, because we had demo charges and clackers.
Yep.
In my opinion, what we should have done, got the demo charges, lined the road left and right, and just waited.
Oh, absolutely. That would have worked. That would have worked well. And then you could set up your toes in Overwatch for anything that got away.
Those off-body trucks would have been just sitting ducks that way.
I had a set of clackers and I didn't have any explosives.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if
I had a little everything. I think Jappus did too.
Doesn't matter if explosive matters mines. Is that the whole point is to have something to stop that first vehicle or slow it down, or destroy it, hopefully, and then that's the kickoff. Okay, great. They hit it. Everybody stand up, sit up, whatever, and do your job. But hide and get the frick down before then.
Well, even as bad as things went tonight, had we had the AT rounds, that thing would have looked a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Another thing on the setup of loadouts, me and sledge, we chose the DMR role, which is not a bolt action rifle.
No.
A designated marksman uses
semi-automatic.
a semi-auto
Yeah.
rifle with a long barrel.
Yeah. I think your suppressor was longer than your barrel.
Yeah, I took my suppressor off.
Well, so I'm guessing from Dav's point of view, I suppose that he was thinking that you'd have snipers set up well away and
Against
taking
what
out
infantry?
But nothing
Yeah,
was all
because
out of the
just,
trucks.
your snipers would be setting up about the same range as your
toes, right?
toes would.
Majority
Nothing
of
got out of the
infantry
trucks.
with dismounts.
The majority of long-range shooters are taught to use the toe.
Yeah, we used to do scat teams, which is you take a AT platoon and you split it in half with a scout platoon, so you have scout AT combined as a operational team.
Yeah, I've many years ago, I used to work with Marines and SEALs, and they would do paintball at our field. And the reason they did it was so they could teach us how, guerrilla warfare works. And, we were just to make their skill sharper.
Yeah, Roger.
They really got to hate me, though.
One thing.
As it should be.
One thing today, seeing how things went, because I'm trying to create a campaign for us, is knowing what a tank does, and how we react. And what I'm trying to do is create a place where there's that TFA, are, and then they use the train, come up with the idea of the defense and how, I'm hoping that people go out and, for example, patrol, right? They actually patrol the area and not just wait for things to come to it, that sort of thing. But now I see some of the things that I'm gonna have to scale back a bit because I think the armor might cause too much trouble unless I give the
Honestly,
tools.
Armor versus TFA is, yeah. TFA don't deal with armor.
It's funny,
Like, at
unless
all.
they're static, right? Unless they're static
Yeah.
and they shoot down on them or something.
Because we are always in frontal engagements. TFA does frontal engagements or very, very sneaky shit. There is no in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
Hey, did
What
any of you?
is the number one used command?
User joined your
Form
channel.
a firing line. So,
That.
I beg your pardon. Anyway,
Officer on deck.
guys, I gotta go. I've got a DCS mission I've got to get into.
Hey, Red, I'm sending you something.
Okay.
Lords.
Yeah.
Molly's just posted something in announcements. You'll want to respond to that.
Oh, okay.
I assume with that maybe what you came to
But
talk about.
even with all the complaining, it was still a good time.
No.
Oh yeah, I had tons of time. Good time.
Yeah.
I'm just dropping in to see how you guys are doing.
Sorry, did you say he said it in? Sorry, she said it in
Yeah,
media?
TFA announcements.
Announcements. Okay.
It's like I am planning on working on some sort of campaign. I'm just waiting for this new mod list to be set up. Because there's
Hey,
no point
I'm
working on
working with
anything I don't
anybody
want
on
Yeah,
stuff like that.
We were talking about this the other night, and that it would be essentially be the Spectre mod list, and maybe then like in the Dominos mod list, and that's what you use. That's like.
Yeah. Well, they're getting it
That's what you
sorted
use.
now, I believe.
Right.
U.S. Army has evidently picked their new weapon.
So, hey, Whistler. I think like we had fun and everything, and that was good. But it was very frustrating today because we had some.
Not the right gear for the job.
Well, more for me, more than anything, is the say it, lack of leadership that are at the level that I'm running around and I don't know what I'm doing, and no one's telling us what to do. The people are carrying the toes and wandering around left and right. They're not set up in the right positions on the flanks. No one's putting mines down as the trigger point for the ambush. Like it's just everything was going like sideways fast, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing half the time.
Who was your SL for the evening?
Well, I guess Damp.
We don't know if it was Damp or Sherman or.
But Sherman came on, and so we weren't.
Sherman came on to join to make sure nothing went chaotic. He wasn't really trying to usurp anyone. It was mostly supposed to be just Damp's affair.
It
Yep.
didn't work.
Hey, sorry guys,
Wow.
I gotta pop smoke. I'll catch you next time.
Seaweeds.
Later.
Red.
So I mean,
User
it was.
disconnected
Don't get me
from your
wrong. I
channel.
had tons of fun. So and it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of the world. But like, these could have gone off much better. We could have gotten those tanks if we weren't, for example, like we were using the tows and with tight usage, 2 missiles, and that's it. It needs for the next position. You guys figured out in between. We should have set up correctly to take the armor from the side after the initial say the mines went off or whatever. Like we should have just saying.
Our pilot not listening and bringing us in too close kind of ate
Well,
up some
yeah.
of that time too.
I would like to say that was one of the issues. Is our pilots dropped us both times directly into a contact. We were dealing with that contact, which had we dropped away from and then snuck up on them and sniped them all, would have been easy.
Mhm.
So we spent all of our planning time, which we would have probably used in that time, to go and realize let's set up a proper ambush and not just chuck things down and oh shit, there's the tanks.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta run.
No risk guns.
Have
Good
a
way,
good
guns.
night, guys.
Which point was this?
This was
Disconnected.